planet, and
Alright, I've decided something. I need
Did
to make a
somebody
character in one of these here
super hard
games.
when I was gone?
I need to make a character in one of these games who speaks in a Cockney accent, right?
Oh God, yeah.
And I just sort of spend the whole time talking in a bad impression of what's his name.
yeah.
Oh, what's
Seriously,
his
what's his name? That guy, that classy guy, what always has a Cockney accent. And he played Alfred the one time.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine, that's the one.
You mean Austin Powers' dad?
Yeah, it's Austin Powers' father.
Yeah.
His father.
His father.
His father.
Good Dutch accent, you bastard.
Father, his dad. That's his father.
Oh, his father. Father.
But yeah, I just have to decide what character class would be best suited to talking in a thick Cockney accent all the time.
Fighter.
Oh, but I've already got a fighter, I do.
Brawler, then.
What's the difference?
It's a hybrid between... What was it hybrid of again?
I believe it's a fighter and a monk. I want to say.
Hang on just a moment. It is
Fighter and monk. Yeah. Although if you were in 5th edition, I would say champion fighter. One second, guys.
Ooh, a mesmerist with that accent might be interesting.
Yeah.
All around me are familiar faces.
Experts in charm and deceit, mesmerists compel others to heed their words and bend to their will. Psychic powers.
Wait. Did you just say, wait, mesmers?
Mesmerist.
I love. Oh, what?
A mesmerist.
Mesmerist.
One who mesmerizes, right?
I love mesmerists.
Well, I mean, at first level, they get a skill called consummate liar, right? I feel like that's a very good thing. They got a mesmerist trick. Oh, and painful stare. What's painful stare do? Oh, and they cast spells based on charisma.
Can you
I
please say some people just want to watch the world burn?
What?
Some
people just want to watch the world burn. Hypnotic stare. A mesmerist can focus a stare on one creature within 30 feet of swift action. This creature takes a -2 penalty and will saving throws. This penalty changes to -3 at 8th level. The mesmerist can maintain a stare against only one opponent at a time and remains in effect until the mesmerist stares at a target. The opponent dies, the opponent moves farther than 30 feet away, the mesmerist falls unconscious or dies.
Soul!
This painful stare you can use as a free action, so you can do it even when it's not your turn.
Oh, I really like.
I need to do an old grandma mesmerist then. She could
Wait, you can do free actions even if it's not your turn?
That's the point of a free action. It's free.
She could do an old granny, just having her staring at the bandits. They like just give up.
Sorry, guys. Had to feed my little sister shit of a cats. They're little shits, especially Jason Todd.
Oh, wow. Really? Jason Todd, little shit. What a surprise.
Yeah, my sister named him very well.
Who's Jason Todd?
The second Robin.
He's one of the many Robins.
The second Robin.
No, I mean, I know who Jason Todd is. I mean,
My sister's semi-adopted cat.
Semi-adopted.
They're still strays, but we feed them.
A mesmerist can create hypnotic bonds with his allies, implanting magical suggestions in their minds that he can later activate.
Okay. We got it! You're from Cockney!
Cockney out of place, mate. It's a state of mind, it is.
Alright, can everyone get into Roll20?
I should already be in it.
I'm in it.
I'm not in the game though yet. Let me fix
Yeah,
that.
I'm in there.
We're not getting music though now, right?
We're still getting music. I just had to use the ones they gave me instead of the ones I uploaded myself.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have stuff uploaded?
No, I mean the ones I uploaded to SoundCloud. I can't use those anymore, so I have to use the
Oh,
other.
how come?
Wait.
Because SoundCloud said to Roll20, we're not gonna let you do the jukebox thing anymore, and they cut them off.
What? Just like that?
I don't know the specifics, but that's basically what happened. So blame SoundCloud.
Wow. Okay. So well, fuck SoundCloud. I'm never using them again.
Well, fuck their higher ups. Their services is still really good, but in this one instance,
That's the problem, because it's higher up because they're like, oh, why are we still doing this?
in this one instance, they shit. Okay, they're shit.
Yeah, well, like you said, it's one of those higher up things where they don't realize what they're doing. They're like, oh, this.
Well, they realize what they're doing, but it's just that it doesn't affect them in the long run. And let's be fair, not too many people use Roll20 a lot, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we finally ready to start.
Yes.
Sure, there'll be a replacement soon.
Okay, so last we left off, you lot took care of Emerald's Song and brought her to justice. Along the way to turn her in, you met a dashing crimson pony named Crimson Velvet, a bard.
Okay. Dashing is debatable.
Who's the one writing the summary?
Ensei liked him.
Who's the one writing the summary here? Okay. You met Crimson Velvet, and amidst a few speaking points, a few sparring matches, a few gaggles of fangirls swarming him, you took Emerald's Song, met up again with Captain Calum, and then went on your merry way to turn her into the Imperial capital. But along the way, you all discovered that one of those zealous fangirls slipped a love potion into Velvet's water skin. And
more like poison.
And when he drank from that said water skin, he fell deeply in love with the first creature he saw, which just so happened to be Ogdren Thunderhoof.
Let's be honest. This would have been a totally different game had it been anyone else.
Yes.
And so you consulted a few arcane experts and conceded that you needed to create an antidote to the poison, which one of the ingredients was something very, very difficult. The tear of a water spirit. Which isn't really a tear because it's not crying, it's more like a portion of its body, but I digress. So you turn in Emerald's Song and went to the nearby Radgian Lake, where a water spirit is rumored to be held. She consented, for the most part, to give you a tear. In exchange, you are to find a stolen treasure of hers, one Ring of Anvari, which she says has the power to grant a facsimile of life, a seeming of life, to those long dead. And then, when you've expressed doubt in your ability to do such a thing, she enacted a test in which you faced off against a water elemental of her own creation, which you defeated handily. You obtained the tear of the water spirit, you received the quest, you made the potion, Velvet no longer clings to the back of Ogdren like a backpack. And now we are left at the end of another day. Now give me you talk amongst yourselves about what you want to do while I calculate how many days until the airship is ready.
Yeah.
So
Wait, how many?
let's recap
So have we gotten a
what
long
we've done
rest
so
yet?
far.
It's evening and you have not rested yet.
It's evening and we have not rested yet. Okay.
Then I say that we just rest for a while and recharge our batteries.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is
I
high
s-
time we got ourselves some rest.
Yeah, I second that. Being sexy is hard work.
Nonsense. I would certainly not be averse to a good night's sleep, even if I will have horrible, horrible dreams.
Oh, by the way, Goose, from now on, every time you want to transform into something, I'll have to have you do a disguise skill check.
Aw.
Just because you've been abusing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So,
You think that's bad? When him and I are playing Divinity Original Sin, he has this
Tangents,
sound that turns him
tangents.
invisible.
tangents.
I'm sorry. Just okay.
Okay, so you guys, where are you guys sleeping for the night?
Nearest in.
I'm gonna
No,
go
wait,
ahead.
we,
Wait,
do we still-
are we still allowed in the castle?
Yeah, totally.
let's,
Yeah.
okay, we'll stay there then. Okay.
Actually, before I go to sleep, is it possible that I could... Wait, last time did I ask if I could see,
Yes, you did.
Emerald
And
Song?
she said Song will be around when you return.
Okay, so I'm gonna go visit Song before I go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him.
Okay.
But can I do a disguise check before I do that?
What do you want to turn into?
Scabbards.
Since Scabbard is someone you really know very well, you just transform into him.
Okay.
I'm gonna cover up my face and hold the staff.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are they doing?
They're going to visit Emerald Song.
Okay.
We're pretty much doing the intimidation routine.
Yeah.
He's
The bad cop,
he-
worst cop.
Well, you're disguised as scabbards, and the staff that she's been trying to get this whole time is glowing in my hooves.
Yeah.
So.
By the
it's
way,
gonna be
you
a
could
little
turn on
scary.
the glow on and off whenever you want.
Do you need a third
Oh.
member for your intimidation act? Good cop, bad cop, surly Minotaur cop.
I think just the two of us is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the glow for
Alright,
a
well.
little bit then.
Okay.
I'm gonna state for the record that a surly Minotaur can be a very powerful benefit in intimidation.
I say he tags along, but.
Okay, yeah, he can
but
tag
stay-
along.
But I say stay in the background until we call upon you. Okay?
Yeah.
Fine. I really want to see where this interrogation goes.
Yes, but the last time we tried to talk to someone, you made everyone jump out at us.
I was trying to be
Diplomatic.
diplomatic.
Yeah. The diplomacy that.
Yeah, some wonderful diplomacy.
Yes, yeah, diplomacy on brainwashed bandits.
I didn't know they were brainwashed.
Even still.
They
We
were
thought they were
hiding.
just a bunch of bandits.
Okay, let's just go visit Emerald.
All right.
So-
Right.
So you make your way to.
Ensei's just working out in her room then.
Okay. So you make it to the dungeons of the castle where Emerald Song's being held.
I put up my hood to conceal my face.
Okay. One of the you meet at the desk in front of the dungeon. One of the guards. So, what are you here for?
Here to visit Emerald Song.
Emerald Song.
Fuck Emerald Song.
You mean the thief that was brought in earlier today?
Yeah, we have a couple questions for her.
I have orders from the princess. No visitors.
Goose temporarily turns back into his changeling form and does a little motion to Specter.
I assure you that the princess has given us permission to interrogate this individual ourselves.
He takes a look at you too, sizing you up, and he goes and flips some papers. Well, I remember to put my music on loop. Ah, yes.
And,
She said you and your group would be the exception.
Goose changes back into Scabbards.
She's in the second hall, third cell.
I grit my teeth and slowly follow Goose.
Goose walks in with a smug smile on his face.
I just kind of wait outside the door.
Alright, so you two make your way into her cell.
I look towards Ogdren. Stay close but out of sight.
So exactly what I was already doing.
Ogdren,
Yeah.
just for funsies, make a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh shit. Hold up. Stealth is stealth. I'm making a stealth check. Stand outside the door.
To stand outside and out of sight.
Well,
I'm sure she'll at least.
I rolled a
hear him.
3 and my stealth check is -3, so
What's a 0?
So, okay, let me decide that. So, you're trying to be as quiet as possible, but your larger than normal hooves are actually making some thump noises on the ground, and despite your serious countenance, you are actually so nervous that you just can't stop humming to yourself some random song, just
I'm just envisioning.
I'm not nervous, I'm
I'm just
ready to
envisioning
stop.
a Minotaur trying to sneak, like doing the exaggerated sneaking motion, and just not working at all.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Well, I did say to stay out of sight. I said nothing about her hearing you.
Yeah.
so you're in front of her cell. You see Emerald Song, a little disheveled, a little roughed up, but otherwise awake, and eating what seems to be a very late dinner. I thought I wasn't to have any visitors tonight.
Oh, you
Sorry.
got a visitor from hell tonight.
That's laughable. But I'll humor you. What is it you want?
Don't you see me? Don't you see who I am?
All I see is the face of some feckless rat who thought they can get over their betters.
Goose charges forward towards the bar and changes back into his changing form. Oh, you take that back, you friggin'.
I push Goose aside. Fine then. Then do you recognize this? I put the staff forward and it glows.
Yes, the staff of Malorn. I thought it would activate with someone of your magical peculiarities.
Yeah. Well, too bad. Well, too bad you don't have that same power.
I merely thought it wouldn't be needed to activate, not use specifically. That was just a mistake in my hypothesis.
What did you need this staff for?
The staff is power. What other reason would I need for power other than power itself?
There's more than enough. There's more than just that reason to acquire power.
Who
What
were
would
you
you-
going to sell
what-
it to?
Sell it to? You have quite the imagination.
No, I know that there's probably like hundreds of clients who would pay big money for this.
Goose, you don't get it.
You
I think I know
lot.
more about this stuff. I think I know more about this stuff than you, Specter.
You lot have
Yeah.
no idea what you're getting yourselves into.
That's what Scabbage told me before you. Well, you know.
Yes, before he met a very humiliating end. Now, is this all you want? Retribution for some fallen rat? Some information that you know I'll never give you? If that's all you're here for, you can just leave right now.
No. I'm not mad at you. I mean, I hate you, but you were just doing your job. You were hired. They're just some clients. So,
Well, it seems that there's some sense in that noggin of yours.
yeah. So how about we make a deal? Like, maybe we'll put in a good word for you, and you tell us who wants this here fancy staff.
No, I don't think I'll answer that.
So, is it because you want to be trapped here forever, or is it because if you tell, you're as good as dead?
Well, that's for you to figure out now, isn't it?
God damn it. Could you just cut it out?
I'm rolling intimidation. Stop playing games with us! What do you want the staff for? What could you possibly get this power to use it for?
What'd you roll?
Critical 1, your voice squeaks.
It's an 8.
Total?
No, 8. It's total 8.
Okay. Little girl, you should leave the talking to those who know what they're talking about. You know nothing, and you understand nothing.
Alright, add some secret darkness.
God, I hate people like you. You gotta always be cryptic, always be smug. Just say you're not gonna tell us anything normally. Just be like, I'm not telling you shit. There.
Well, you already know that. So what would it do for me to waste the effort in telling you again?
I mean, you could be a little more polite, and maybe I wouldn't be as pissed off. Okay. Goose tries to do some intimidation.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He takes out his knife and he's like, be a shame if that went into someone's neck. Oh, I gotta roll intimidation.
Roll your intimidate.
Come on. Okay. Intimidate. Okay, so that's a 9 plus 8, so 7. Yeah, 17.
Alright. There are far worse things that could be done to me than what you can do with that kitchen knife.
Okay, Goose takes out his blowgun and tries to blow a dart at.
I stop. No, I stop Goose.
Damn it!
And I smirk. Worse things? Worse things from who exactly?
Wouldn't you like to know?
At this point,
Specter.
Ogdren has an idea.
Oh, okay.
All right. You know what? I'm done with this good cop, bad cop routine. Ogdren.
Good evening. I've spent years traveling this land. I've known bards of every caliber, especially the Terribad. I could perform a litany of all the worst songs ever written. Songs so terrible, they would make your very mind break.
Oh no, you're not gonna do the Fingers Familus.
Roll intimidate.
Nat 20.
What do you roll?
Well, there's only one thing I could roll that I can actually even match that, so nope. 19.
Wait, I thought Wooten said that skill checks can't be critical.
In my games, I respect the 20 and the 1. One automatic.
Even if skill checks can't be
It's actually
critical,
kind of fun that way.
It's not critical, but a 20 is an automatic success.
I rolled a 28 total.
Yeah.
A 20 is an automatic success. A 1 is an automatic failure. That is I shall always honor the 20 and 1 in my games.
Yeah, that kind of makes things fun too.
Yeah, so you always have a 5% chance of success or a 5% chance of failure.
Okay.
Jeez.
So her eyes widen for a few moments, but then it hardens again. I could tell you everything, but that really wouldn't change much.
I mean, we'd be a little happy if you did.
Alright. I will give you this much. The group to which I am currently employed, they want power for revolution. And that is all you get from me.
What kind of evolution are you talking about?
Revolution.
Oh.
Revolution.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, just to be clear, not talking about phlogiston, right? Because I know you've had contact with phlogiston.
Phlogiston. These people make phlogiston look like 2-bit purse snatchers.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Thank you.
So you're telling me that whoever wanted this staff, they are not related to any political powers?
Or any big-time, well-known crime syndicates.
Well, that's for you to figure out. That is all I can give you at this moment. But
I mean, I guess that's fair. Oh well. Oh, thanks, Emerald.
Let's go, guys. We're not gonna do anything else out of her.
Oh, also fuck you for killing scabbards.
and so you leave her cell, walk back into the main castle. So what are you doing for the rest of your night?
Well, Goose, sit with me. I think we need to sit. I think we need a break.
Yeah, Goose sits down with Specter.
I take out some cups and I use create water, and then I cast enhance water on both of them.
Okay.
Ooh.
I turn them both into ale.
Yeah!
All right.
That's what Goose says.
Do you have a cup for Ogdren?
Ogdren, you want one?
No, I've got nothing better to do, I suppose.
Okay, I pour a cup and use my last level 1 spell.
I will call.
I'll
call. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, all right. That's my. I turn his into ale too.
Okay.
So, well, at least we got something. At least we got something, but...
That something isn't much, but we do know that she was working for someone.
Okay. Well, the good news is that group likely doesn't have a personal vendetta against me. So,
Yes.
That's good.
Still, though, this unnerves me greatly.
Yeah.
The staff of Malorn. I still know next to nothing about this staff, other than I can use it as a catalyst for my spells. Whatever this staff is, there's something greater about it than I currently know about it. And I intend to find out what it is. And then I take a sip of my ale.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is strong.
Goose just sips it down. He's thinking about how, like, she said that they humiliated scabbards too, and he kind of feels guilty. And he kind of looks a little guilty too.
Is that all for you?
So,
Be back in a moment.
Ogdren, what song were you going to play for her?
I'll be entirely honest. There are no songs on the list of astonishingly terrible songs that I could bring myself to play. It was an entirely empty threat.
Oh, Ogdren. That's so like you
It
to know
would be
only
a
the good
disrespect
ones.
to... Oh, I know them. I know them very well. But it would be a disrespect to all my bardic training to actually play them.
Yeah, yeah, I thought for a second you were gonna play some of the Fingers.
Spoiled.
I thought you were gonna play like the Fingers Family's nursery rhyme. You play
Well,
that shit in the deepest, darkest, most screwed up dungeons.
Well, at the very least, Emerald didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe she had like a traumatic incident listening to the Fingers Family's nursery rhyme.
Or maybe she just told us what she wanted to tell us.
Yeah.
Something tells me that she would have told us something just to toy with us.
Well, she very clearly knows more than she'll let.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I take a sip of my another sip of my ale. It really doesn't matter now, does it?
Hey, Specter, you think you could give me a little more ale?
Sorry, I've used up the rest of my magic for the day. I've got a bit of a headache right now.
Okay, can you just stock it up for tomorrow, first thing you do? Use up all those spells to stock me up into mail. I'm gonna take a down day tomorrow.
You know what? I give him the rest of my cup. You just take it.
Buy some ale.
Goose sips down the cup in one swig.
Rather than abuse someone who can cast magic and have them make it for you.
It's really no trouble as long as I don't have to use my magic for other purposes.
I mean, I kind of really don't want to go back to any of the taverns or that maid cafe.
The
Too many
maid cafe.
painful memories.
The maid cafe. I'll just go and buy the ale there myself.
Nah, I'll go.
Remember, guys, this is Harkenia. Wine is the alcohol of choice here.
Wine. Sorry. I'll get some of my own wine, at least. And go somewhere where people are friendly. Have
Wine,
good memories.
ale. It's much of the
Tastes
same,
good.
really. Especially if you spend time among the Minotaur.
I mean, if you don't pay attention
Alcoholic
to the
beverages
taste.
in the mountains, well, I've seen them dissolve rocks.
Wait, Goose gets another idea. Okay, wait. So that hat idea I had, what if we make hats that we can sell to Minotaurs that have ale inside them, and they can drink while they're battling?
They're not making Minotaur hats. I told you once, I've told you a dozen times.
No.
Minotaurs don't wear hats.
Would they wear hats if it lets them drink ale during battle?
The only thing a Minotaur needs to drink in battle is the blood of his foes.
Okay, then we'll give him a blood hat. How about that? A hat with blood in it.
You know what?
Ensei's coming down, and she just hears that part, and she's like, "That sounds disgusting."
I knew one fellow, one Minotaur, far from here, who, not a part of any tribe, unfortunately, he would have done well, wore a small circular hat, but nothing else. Well, I mean, he wore like a loincloth thing. He wasn't entirely nude.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah.
What's the matter with you guys? You're all
Do you think
ponies.
you would like an ale hat?
I believe the hat had some religious significance. Strange one.
I don't know, but we suck at making small talk. I'm sorry.
I think he was more referring to your reaction to the idea of a nude Minotaur.
No. Okay.
You're all ponies. You're all naked anyway. What's the point?
Oh
Well-
yeah.
Well, they kind of stand up, so it feels
maybe-
even more naked than like
maybe-
the pony naked. You know what I mean?
A naked Minotaur. in a
'Cause
unicorn
it's
is like
just
the
right
worst thing
there.
ever.
Well, to be honest, we in the tribe only really garbed ourselves when we were in such a circumstance as to need to interact with outsiders from the tribe.
Yeah.
I mean, when you live among it 24/7, all the hairy bits are kind of just something you don't see anymore.
I take it back. Do you have any of that ale left, Goose?
Like, nope, sorry. Goose passes out on the table, exhausted. And he goes to sleep there.
Am I able to cast Unseen Servant to carry him up to bed?
Goose, how much do you weigh?
I weigh... Where do I check weight again?
That's just a flavor thing, man.
Yeah.
Okay, how much gear do you have? How much gear do you have?
Oh, gear? Damn, you told me not to
He
wipe
shouldn't
the
weigh
rate.
that much.
I have my
He
bedroll,
told you
water
not to
skin.
the rate.
All right.
Rations,
I'll figure this out in just 2 seconds.
Sorry. Like, weight was something people told me not to worry about.
Well, I told you not to worry about it and stuff in the case of the stuff like armor check penalties and stuff, because I'm not really sticking for those kind of rules. Complicates things.
Oh.
Let's see. Strength base. That.
Wait, now imagine I'm fairly light.
Yeah, I mean ponies are pretty small. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm a changeling too, which is probably even smaller.
even Ensei's about a good little bit bigger than a pony.
I'm a changeling too, so I'm probably even smaller.
Would you say you are more or less than 60 pounds?
Sounds about right.
I'd say I'm probably about 60 pounds. That sounds good.
Well, and then we'll call the weight of your gear. So, no, your unseen servant cannot lift that weight.
Oh, oh well. They just leave me on the table. I don't care.
Ensei's a bit bigger than a pony, and she's 120 pounds of muscle.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't care about the weight. Just leave me.
Ensei, can you please take Goose up to bed?
He's made his bed here. Let him lie in it.
Ogdren, that's heartless.
What? I don't feel like dragging some drunk changeling around.
Well,
Who's
you're
drooling
not.
on the
I was
table?
asking Ensei to do it.
Well, I don't know. I don't see why we should bother.
While they're arguing, Ensei just does it.
Okay. So you drag Goose, put him into his quarters, and you all go to sleep, rest for the night,
Yeah.
gain all the spells, gain all your daily spells and abilities.
Ogdren is extremely grateful that this palace happened to stock Minotaur-sized beds.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Oh.
So you're
Then
just like,
Ogdren is slightly uncomfortable in a bed that's about 3 feet too short for it.
His legs hang off the bed.
yeah.
A
And it's
light
like
load.
constantly creaking.
A light load for Ensei is 152 pounds. That's light.
Unseen servant has a strength of 2.
Yeah.
So Luigi, lighten your load.
Alright, so it's the dawn of a new day. What will you guys be doing?
What the f was that?
That was me doing the Majora's Mask thing.
Well, Ogdren is going to be gradually stretching all the knots out of his back from having to sleep on a small bed like that.
I'm
Ensei's outside, curiously, just punching in the air and stuff. She's not mad or anything. She's just working out.
Iris, I still have a few hit points shaved off of me. Do I recover all of them or just one of them?
You recover all of them from the night's rest.
Okay.
She's just going to town outside.
All right. So I'm actually going to go outside and and roll a knowledge local.
Okay, what do you want the knowledge of?
Oh, I want to know where I might be able to find some places to explore. Maybe find some treasure that can help us on our upcoming adventures.
Okay.
Okay, so knowledge local. Okay, I have +4 in knowledge local. Okay, I rolled a 19.
Okay. Your searches and your asking around have led you to a little alley behind the blacksmiths. You've heard a few. You've heard a few people talking about someone back there who are selling maps to great and powerful treasures in an alleyway behind the blacksmiths.
And that doesn't sound shady at all.
No, it doesn't.
So in your search for this, you make your way to the alley by yourself, and you meet a little Pegasus, a Pegasus man hunched over with a blanket full of stacks of papers and some meaningless baubles.
Oh god, you left Specter alone with the staff.
Ah, yes, a customer. What can I do for you today?
I just play along and roll my eyes. I was told I can find maps to great and powerful treasures.
Ah, yes, friend, you've come to the right place. Here, take a look at these maps. Treasure maps from the great and powerful ancient civilizations of old. Please, take your pick. I assure you, every single one leads you to something of great, terrible power.
I would like to cast both detect magic and detect poison at the moment.
There's nothing magical about him. There's no poison abound on the pages. He's just someone selling his wares in an alley.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being lulled into a trap or anything.
Yeah.
Can't be too
Grab a
careful
map
after
and you
what happened with I can't be too careful after what happened with Velvet. Anyways, I take a look at one of these maps.
Okay. You look at a map. It seems fairly straightforward. Topographical, a dotted line leading to an X on the spot in the middle of some field.
In my mind, all I'm thinking is, oh my god, sweet sun princess. This is so cliched.
Well, that would be at 2 gold for that one.
2 gold
Yes.
for a piece of paper.
A piece of paper that will lead you to treasures beyond your wildest dreams.
If this is treasure beyond my wildest dreams, then why don't you go get them and then sell those?
Oh, much too dangerous. I'm just a merchant.
Is that right? Why don't you hire someone to get them and then sell them?
Do I look like I'm made of money? To hire that kind of pony power, I would require riches beyond even my wildest dreams.
And yet here we are, considering the fact that you could have done that in the meantime by selling a couple of these wares that you have, aside from the map, and then you could have hired some people to get you the treasure.
Look, it's supply and demand. There is no demand, so I have lots of supply and no money.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll buy one of these maps, and if I find out that I've been gypped, I'll make sure that everyone knows how much of a fraud you are.
Well, I will certainly take that. That will be 2 gold, friend.
I guess you could say I pony up the dough.
-4 on your next
Grow
roll.
in the distance.
I didn't.
I feel like the storm in the forest is a great pun. Was just
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, so I give him the 2. I give him the 2 gold.
Ah, thank you, friend. And may your search be fruitful.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm heavily examining this map.
Okay. Make a if you have it, knowledge geography. And if you don't have that, just make a straight intelligence check.
Okay. Oh, it's a nat 20.
Well, judging from the landmarks that you've read about, and from with the looks of this fairly nicely drawn topographical map, you've surmised that it leads to what appears to be a temple in the country of Zurst.
Ugh, Zurst. That's a long ways from here.
Yep.
I roll up the map and stick it in my backpack. Well, I'm not going there anytime soon. I just wasted 2 gold. Good job, Specter. Good job.
I mean, you could have checked the map for that before you bought it.
I just assumed that he wouldn't let me read the map without buying it first.
All right, so yeah, are you doing anything else today?
Goose.
Well, I'm walking back over to Ogdren. Hey, guess what I got? A map to treasure. in Zurst.
Well, isn't that
Kill me.
Okay,
I'm
so,
sorry, I'm not famous enough to get away with murder.
okay, so Goose,
I
can
didn't
Goose,
mean it.
can Goose roll a knowledge local check? He wants to see if there's any odd jobs he can do to make some money.
Sure, actually. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Jobs, yeah, that's actually a good idea.
let's put like Goose. back.
Antsie's getting it's getting antsy. She's looking for somebody to spar with.
I got a 16.
16. After asking around, you do find some, what would be, I would say, in Middle English equivalent to a moving company, just moving furnitures and other wares from place to place, and they can use an extra hand if you want to help.
Okay, Goose decides. Goose actually asked around the party to see if anyone wants to help out with the moving job.
I'm not going to be much help with the hard labor, but I could help. I could help around in like organization.
Ensei pops in. She's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
I could assist.
Yeah.
I'm not that strong, but I am highly organized.
Gwyn,
Yeah.
what about
Do
you?
some good for the fun.
Gwyn? Well, Couch is out right now. Okay, we'll leave him out of this. He'll do his own thing. Let's see. Okay,
Oh.
so you guys gonna be doing this?
Oh wait, no.
Can you guys hear me now?
Oh,
Yeah,
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 there
yeah.
you are.
Oh,
you
okay,
can
sorry.
walk.
Yeah, I guess something must have happened. Yeah, Gwen will join.
Okay, so all of you will be doing this job. This will take the rest of your day. You'll just be moving wares around, so it's mostly just physical labor. Specter,
Drink check.
you are just someone they picked up off the street. You're gonna do the hard labor.
I have a -1 modifier in strength.
Well, we'll see what happens. So this is gonna be a. Yeah, this is if you don't have. Would it be? Yeah, so this is just gonna be a strength check.
Okay.
Oh god, I only got a 6.
Okay. Six.
That's 20.
Not 20.
All right, I rolled a 19
That's
plus.
23. Okay.
16 for me.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 plus my
It's
strength modifier,
4,
which
so
is
it's 23.
4.
I'm just going to argue that I was riding in agony by trying to pick things up with these.
Ensei already. That's to say, Ensei already had her morning workout and she's ready to go.
Yeah. So.
Goose is like, it's like, I'm not strong as it used to be. Damn.
So, so Goose and Specter, you guys do your best, but you are utterly exhausted by the end of the workday. Whereas the rest of your party feels a little bit sore, but it's that soreness of a good day's work, of just a good exertion for the day. You all, for this day's work, you earned half of your roll in silver.
My roll.
Just silver?
F what, our strength roll, or do we
Half of your strength roll in silver.
Oh,
The total or just the die?
The total or just the die? Yeah.
The total.
Okay.
Okay, so 20. Do we round up or round down?
Round down.
So I only got 3 silver for that?
You barely moved. You didn't move that much. It took you a while to move certain things, and when you did, you were utterly winded by the time you were finished. So you did.
Not to mention, let's argue you were also pretty preoccupied by consoling me every time I screamed in agony every time I tried to pick something up.
You wanted to join in, Spectre Spark. You take a share of the work. Don't complain about it.
I didn't want to do any labor
Then why did you join us?
because I was organized. Ugh.
You're a temp. They don't give you
Well, they
complicated
liked
jobs.
me.
I wasn't asking for money. I was just gonna help you guys.
That's not how the economy works.
They liked me. They gave me 11 silver.
protests.
Like if you just helped them without them paying you, they would have been arrested for slavery.
Not exactly.
It's
That's
called
not how it
volunteer.
works, Goose.
It's called volunteer work, Goose. You idiot.
But this wasn't a volunteer program, so moot point.
Oh no, there's some union crap. I don't understand it. Okay.
Okay, so you spent this day working, and now we move. You guys go back to your rooms in the castle. Go to sleep. Rest up.
I only got 3 silver for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So, so it's the next day. You have.
I'm gonna look for proper. What I'm gonna do this time for this day.
Ensei gets a. I'm sorry.
You all have 5 days until the airship is ready.
Okay. So I am going to go with Ogdren this time. Ogdren, I have a proposition for you. Let's go looking for proper adventure to gear us up for the airship ride in 5 days.
Okay.
I will reluctantly accept and hope I don't regret this decision.
Excellent! Adventure ho! I smile.
I go over to Ensei.
Yes.
We're gonna make some real money today. Not that 3 measly pieces of silver they gave me for me straining myself to death.
They gave me 11 pieces of silver.
What exactly do you have in mind, Goose?
I'm thinking.
I'd like to hear this.
Tactfulness. Thy name is Ensei.
He looks at the 2 strong fighters in front of him. Maybe we can make some guaranteed money at the fight club.
Guaranteed how?
Like maybe you 2 can temporarily be strangers who are going to clash to the death. Well, not to the death. We're going to clash.
Yeah, I don't want to kill her.
Yeah, maybe you can be temporarily strangers, and we can decide on one of you to win. I can bet all my gold on one of you, on the winner, and we can walk out swimming in gold.
How about we just enter you into the fights, Goose?
And then we bet against you.
Exactly.
Goose thinks back for a second. He's like, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
I know Ogdren is in part of this conversation. Y'all should have like Goose be look all intimidating and really strong,
Yeah.
and he loses.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Goose is gonna change his appearance, so it's like
Are you okay? So are you?
I still want to be in the tournament though.
Okay, fine. Let's just go to the fight club and see what's up.
Because any good anime story worth their salt has to have a fighting tournament, right?
Hey,
Yeah,
first
it's
rule
the
of Fight
filler
Club,
episode.
y'all don't talk about Fight Club.
It's the filler episode. You gotta have a fight club.
Just stop talking about Fight Club, damn it.
Nobody talks about that.
Okay.
Anyways,
So you guys make your way to the Resident Fight Club, and you see.
Ensei whispers to them, "I have some mean Minotaurs here."
can we do a cutaway with me and Ogdren for a minute?
Not right now. We're focusing on this. So you guys are there's the bookie who's writing down everything, and then there's people surrounding the ring, cheering, while a couple of ponies duke it out. What we'll be doing?
This is a pretty cool tournament, you guys, isn't it?
Ensei's getting a little reluctant because last time she went up to one of these guys, she got kicked out.
Okay. Just
Finn will take the lead on this one. She'll walk up.
all right.
Do you have any more slots open for the fighting?
Yes. Let me see here. Yes. 2 slots open.
Oh, very
take
good.
All right.
Take the other.
All right. That'll be a 10 gold entry fee, and we are not liable for anything that may happen to you in or out of the ring.
Okay.
Those terms are acceptable.
Ensei drops 10 gold.
Okay.
And so does Gwen.
Alright. And Goose, you can bet on any of these fights however much money you wish.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna.
So here is how our tournaments work in here. You may use whatever you wish to fight, whatever you feel comfortable with, but no killing. You don't want your authorities getting in our heads over this. You may choose what rank of fighter you wish to challenge. The lowest rank and weakest are the pawns, and the highest and our current champion, the king.
How much money does this pay out? I'm not asking as Ensei, I'm asking as me.
Well, there are different payout amounts depending on which class of fighter you wish to engage. The higher the class, the higher the rank, the higher the money payout will be. Usually it would amount to about three times what it takes to you would have to normally fight the previous rank. So if the payout for pawn is 1,000, for knight it would be 3,000, depending on which gold, depending on who you fight. Those are just averages.
Goose's jaw drops at how much gold you get for winning. It's like,
And if you're able to topple our champion, that is 20,000 gold.
Goose is just Goose in his head is like, fuck that moving job. This is where the money's at.
So do we have to work up to the king, or can we just fight the king?
Well, since you are all new, you'll have to start off at either pawn or knight. After knight is bishop, rook, queen, and king. At any point, you may challenge up to 3 ranks higher than yourself.
Well, let's see what the pawns can do. Because if the pawns whip my butt, then I definitely don't want to be taking on anybody.
Alright, and this is all going to be theater of the mind, so I don't have to find any tokens, and you won't be doing anything special. So, Miss Cat Lady, will be up first then?
Yeah, sure.
Can I make my bets? I see that Ensei's gonna go, and I remember Ensei punching someone's head off.
Alright.
So I'm like,
I punched 2 people's heads off now.
yeah. So
One was a stone golem thing.
Alright, so Goose. Goose, what do you?
throws down. Goose is
Yeah,
like,
I sure you can the head up there.
Goose looks at Ensei and he's like, you better not let me down, Ensei. He puts down 30 gold.
30 gold. Okay.
Ensei hops into the ring, like literally hopping into the ring.
Best of luck to you, Ensei.
All right, you hop.
Ensei, don't fuck this up.
Let's see if this music will work.
I fucked this up.
I got a lot of money riding on this. That's like 1,000 days of moving work for me.
All right, so you head into the ring, and you're up against a pawn class fighter. He is a rather strong looking Pegasus. He's got a battle axe in his hand, and he's looking at you with great intent.
Ensei has her quarterstaff out.
All right, I want you to roll initiative.
Sweet. Alright. 14, and there's an initiative modifier, right?
Yeah.
Your dex.
And if you have improved initiative.
Do I?
I don't think
Do you?
so. I don't know. Do you?
I don't know.
Did you pick it as one of your feats?
I don't. No, I didn't. So if it's a feat thing, then I don't have it. All right, so it's 18 then.
Okay. That's alright. Warrior goes first. He charges forward and moves to attack with his battle axe. He rolls 17.
Miss by just barely though.
Alright, he swings and he misses his first strike. You're up next.
All right. And I can do the I can do that 3-hit thing that you were talking about with the quarterstaff.
What are your feats right now?
You said that you could use both sides of the quarterstaff for a strike.
Yes, but it'll be an offhand strike, so it'll be last, and it'll be at, let's see, what's the offhand strike penalty? Like, all your attacks will have a penalty if you choose to use that 2-weapon fighting thing, so that's on top of your normal flurry of blows penalty.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do is just straight up just holding it with both paws, I guess, and just doing power strikes on him.
Okay, so roll for your first attack.
Okay, and it would be +4 instead of +5. Let's see. So I got 13 plus, so that'd be a 17.
Oh, give me a minute. Your BAB is, with flurry of blows, is 3, minus 2 is 1, plus your strength. Yeah, it'd be 5.
Well, no,
so...
it's 5.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to get the math right in my head. So
yeah.
You rolled
so
a.
It's I rolled a 13 plus 4 instead of plus 5, because I've subtract 1 for the power strike.
So what's the total?
So it's 17 total.
Hits. Roll damage.
Roll damage. Where's that? There it is. Okay.
I didn't put my music on loop. God damn it.
I dropped the thing and I have no lights on, so I'll just type in the thing.
Go ahead.
1d6 plus big 6 because it's +2.
Oh.
11. And this is a flurry of blows, by the way.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
So that's 11 points of damage. Make your second attack.
Okay.
These are non-lethal, right?
Yeah, non-lethal. Okay. That was a 16 plus 4. That's 20.
That's a hit.
All right, and then 6 plus 6.
Alright, you do a total of 18 damage. So, after a missed strike, you take the advantage and just whack him twice as if your quarterstaff was a baseball bat, and he takes some serious blows.
Alright, I'll be back in just a second. I need to turn on the light to find that die.
Go for
One
it.
second.
Yeah, just don't take so long to hold your turn.
And I got it. I'm back.
Okay.
Good.
So he raises his axe again, and let's see. Let's make another strike. Wow, that's a 15.
Miss. Ensei just ducks under the swing.
All right, you're up again.
All right.
Where is Ensei's banter?
Ensei, can I do a feint attack?
That would be your entire action. You won't be able to attack afterwards.
And that would be fine. Doesn't feint attack go for their what's it called? No, wait, never mind.
For feint, you roll a bluff check, and it would be opposed by the opponent's sense motive check. And if you succeed, they lose their dexterity modifier to their AC.
You know, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a stunning blow. Can I do that?
Yes, you may.
All right, stunning fist. All right, I'm gonna do a flurry of blows. First one is gonna be a stunning fist.
Okay, roll to attack.
Okay. That was 13 plus 4, 17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Alright, and now I roll. That was a 6 plus 6, that's 12.
Okay. Roll your, and he is. What's the DC of your stunning fist?
Let's see. Stunning fist. I think it was 13. I'm not
Okay.
sure. I'm not sure. I'd have to.
What's your wisdom
I'd have to
modifier?
know. Wisdom modifier is a 2.
It's 13.
Yeah, it's 13.
And he makes his save. He's not stunned.
Okay. I do get multiples of those, like one per level.
Yeah, so you can make your second attack a stunning fist if you want.
Okay. 'Cause I don't know if I want to use that right away because I have other fights to go. I'm just gonna go with a full on power strike with the quarterstaff again.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. 14 plus 4. That's 8. Yeah, the 8. Oh, 18. 18.
18 hits.
All right. And then 3 plus 6. 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Again, you just whap him on the head, whap him in the body, and he just can't seem to get anything done to you.
Ensei's just hopping around.
I'll bet you're really pissing him off.
Alright.
Ensei says, "Hey, thanks for the warm up so far."
Alright. His axe in the ground. He rises it up and makes an uppercut strike at you, and that'll be confirming. That's a natural 18. So that's a critical hit.
Confirmed crit.
Yep.
It's gonna hurt.
So
How much damage is that? Holy shit!
let me go double check, cause
That is at least a D10.
Oh shit!
let me just double check the weapon here.
That's not nice.
He mad, and that's what the dice say. So
You pissed him off. You're done, Goof, son.
that's a times 3. Okay, cool.
Shit.
That's only the dice, not the
Relax.
modifier.
Okay. It's a D8
Oh, okay.
times.
Yeah.
It's a D8 times 3. With strength.
Yeah. And that is. Let's see. Plus 3. Plus 4. This is power tapped 2. So that's another plus 4. 3. That's 10 damage.
Oh, okay. Had me scared for a second.
You rolled a 1 on a weapon die.
Aw.
So you back up just enough to avoid the strike, but the axe actually does cut into your shoulder a little bit. You didn't completely dodge all the way. Well, the shoulder of one of your forelegs.
Ensei, no, my money!
Is that all you care about?
Yeah, I bet 30 gold on this.
All right, Ensei.
Ensei's face just goes stony, and she just starts growling.
Okay.
like she just looks like an animal now. 15. Score, it's 19.
19 hits.
Well, now you pissed her off.
Ensei is scary when she's angry.
All right, the first of the flurry blows is a 12 damage.
All right, so you strike him in the chest hard enough that he flies to the other side of the cage and he just slumps down unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh. We have a winner!
Yeah, Ensei!
Everyone cheers at the newcomer taking someone out, and Goose, you get 60 gold.
Oh my god, yeah!
But remember, you gave 30 for the bet, so that's only a net profit of 30.
Oh yeah, 30.
Double
30 gold's
does
awesome.
And
As opposed
And-
to 3 silver, right?
Yeah.
And Ensei, for your winnings on defeating this particular pawn-ranked fighter, that's about
I have
275 gold.
Sweet.
Damn.
275.
Congratulations, Ensei. Very well fought.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alright, good job
You sure
then.
they're okay? You sure they're gonna be okay?
It should be fine. I think I could go a few more rounds.
So, would you like to stay for another fight, or would you like to keep your earnings for the day?
Would staying for more fights lose my earnings?
Only if you lose.
Only if I lose.
Ah, so it's an all or nothing type deal. You go until you either lose everything or you pull out.
Let's see, 2. See, I don't know, because you might crack out somebody that's like super big on me.
Well, that's only if you choose to fight a Rook-ranked champion.
I think. Does anybody have any healing things on them? That's with me right now. No,
I have the cure light wounds, but I'm not with the.
But you're not around.
but you're not around.
Rations wouldn't do anything.
Why don't you take a breather, Ensei? I'll take the next fight.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Alright.
She'll think about that.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
No, we're still gonna be in the fights for a bit.
Yeah.
How much did you say? 275.
275 gold.
Wow. If you will, I'll cut my beak against a pawn.
Alright. So we move back. So you move into the arena, and Goose.
Goose is feeling cocky. He puts down 100 gold.
Okay, 100 gold for Goose. And Ensei, you betting anything for your friend Gwyn here?
Let's see. Sure, I'll chuck 100 gold in there.
Okay, 100 for.
Goose just has this like really kind of creepy grin and is staring at Gwyn.
Because Ensei doesn't really care about money.
You like
So-
Krabby Patties, don't you, Glenn?
Yeah, exactly.
Oops,
Like,
that's the wrong song.
come on, don't lose my money, Gwyn.
Alright, back into the ring for some action.
If Ensei lost 100 gold, she wouldn't care about that much.
You see, calling into the ring with you, Gwyn, is what appears to be a very fancy man. But with your years of experience, so as a knight, you notice that in those fancy sleeves of his, pure muscle.
Oh,
Jeez.
So,
Iris, you made sure to loop the song, right?
yeah, it's loot.
Okay.
All right, so, and this dandy comes up and he's holding a rapier in his hoof.
Okay, I'll
Ooh,
draw my
he's
long
pretty.
sword and my shield.
All right then, roll initiative.
Will do.
Just pull up a different sheet.
12.
Where's that sheet? There it is. All right. And the first one up is this decadent dandy here.
All right.
So he's going to make a strike at you.
Okay.
This will be at a. Damn, that's 12.
Nope.
He makes a thrust at you, but you parry it with your shield.
All right. I will take a swing with my own long sword.
All right.
Declare it non-lethal.
Everything you hear is non-lethal, so there's no penalties, man. Or else that'd be way too complicated.
Okay.
oops! I accidentally cut his head off. Oh well.
And now the guards are coming.
That's 19.
19
Got-
hits.
got
Roll
star
damage.
ranking.
Okay. That's only 6.
Alright, 6 damage.
Slice and dice.
Darn it. I'll have to remember that next turn. Silly me.
Actually, he's gonna take his reaction and try to parry that.
Ooh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. What was your attack roll again?
It was 19.
This one is 25, so it automatically
Damn.
misses.
Twing.
You just swipe that away.
Let's see.
Damn, son.
And then he's gonna take and then afterwards he's gonna take an immediate a free attack upon you.
Lost.
Another 25.
Ooh,
Shit.
damn.
That's a hit. That is
How much?
8 damage.
Damn.
Okay.
So this guy was just testing the water to that first strike, and then just like bang.
Looks like you have a little fight in you. That's good. Good.
All right, and now it's his turn. He's just gonna do a follow-up attack.
Jeez.
That's cocked. 16.
No. Close. No cigar.
He tries to make his follow-up strike with an upward slice, but you see it in time, and you manage to block it with your long sword.
Okay. Let's go for the gusto this time. Power attack.
Okay. And he's going to attempt to parry this one too.
Okay. I like the look of that. That one's 20 total.
15. The parry fails.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
so you hit him. Roll damage.
Alright. Hello. That's 12.
All right, 12 damage.
Goose is like excited right now. He's getting hype.
The imagery in my head is epic.
Yes. I'm loving the parry of back and forth. Epic sword fight.
All right. Let's see. So the next attack. That's a 19.
That'll hit.
All right. Rolling damage. Now, let me calculate this correctly because I just read this today. Plus dex. Plus 1. Plus 5. So that's
Don't fade on me, bruh.
that's an 11.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, that's not good.
He still has 1 panache, so he gets his precise strike.
Swashbucklers.
All right.
My turn, I take.
Yep.
Alright, let's go for another power attack.
And he will use his last panache to parry.
Not even. That's, it's only a 10 total.
And I won't even need to parry. He definitely jumps out of the way backwards and back into the fight.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Damn.
Doesn't have any panache for a riposte though.
Nope. So even if he parried, it wouldn't get an attack. It'll just deflect the attack. Alright, so let's just make a straight attack.
Ensei is biting her nails. She's like, oh my god, what's gonna happen?
That's a 13.
Goose
No.
is close to having a heart attack.
No, that one does not hit.
Another thrust and another deflection from your shield. You're getting wise to his ways. Alright, you're up, Gwen.
I will declare another power attack, and I think I will use my Swift Learner on this one.
Your Swift Learner. Oh,
Yes.
let me refresh myself on what that does.
It's, if I fail at something, if I do it again, I get I believe it's a +4 to the roll.
Well, actually, since you failed your attack last round, you can use it on this round.
Yeah, I'm using it.
Okay.
That's what she's doing.
Okay, go
Yeah,
for it.
that's what-
Go for it.
That looks nice. That's a 19.
Okay, and the parry is 17. Again, a failed parry. And that was his last panache.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought he used his last panache on last turn.
It didn't strike, so he didn't have to parry.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
So he tries to maneuver his blade to set aside your strike, but he miscalculated and whiffed, and now he is wide open for your strike.
14.
14. Okay.
Oh, well, on that one.
I'm getting some serious JoJo's Bizarre Adventure imagery here.
Okay.
Like hyper-realistic detail lines while he's thrusting forward.
Oh yeah, well. No, I'm just thinking like, oh, there's one detail that was off. Now you're dead.
All right.
plus like JoJo goes off like tabletop rules where like each like action takes like 6 seconds takes like an hour.
All right.
Not like that, but I think that's just for anime in general. Which I go
All
I'm gonna
right.
use my super attack.
Oh wow, that's a 12.
Nope.
You have grown wise to how he attacks, and you predicted where the strike would come from, and you dodge it effortlessly.
It's time for an anime comeback, motherfuckers!
Yeah.
Right, another round, another roll. One more strike with my long sword. $17 on the die.
Oh, that's a definite hit.
God. Yeah.
Oh, power attack. Does anything? Oh yeah, it does.
It just gives you power.
Ah. $14.
14. He's still standing. He's still strong.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
He's still going.
Goose is like, oh, come on!
All right.
This guy is anything if not consistent.
That is a crit threat.
Whoosh. Well, I'll be seeing you guys.
No!
That's a 14 to confirm.
That does not confirm.
Yeah, so it's just a strike.
Oops.
That's the wrong.
Don't get passed out. Don't get passed out.
That's a really low roll. That's a. Let's see. So he doesn't have precise strike. So it's just
Don't get knocked out.
6.
Oh, that is close. Oh, jeez. I'm still standing. Just barely.
So he makes another thrust at you, and this time it digs under your armor and actually does some real damage. Make your last attack.
Shit. Roll good. Roll good.
I'm gonna try.
You better
This is the
not.
big one.
Goose is just like biting his non-existent nails.
Rapiers, man.
Fighting your hooves.
I'm biting my knife.
Oh, jeez.
You transfigured nails onto your hooves to bite.
Ensei is like upside down, flapping, just beside herself right now.
No pressure.
Not even close. The 2 on the die.
that's
God damn it.
that's not a hit.
God
I'm not
damn
even
it.
gonna break 10.
So you move to you see he's wobbling. Then you move to make a finishing blow, and his eyes sparkle.
You're wobbling too.
His eyes sparkle. He knew that was coming and dodges swiftly out of the way and moves to make his strike against you.
God damn it.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah! Oh snap!
Light and dark. What the hell, man? Okay. He moves to strike with his rapier, and you. That was your own feint. You raise your longsword up in the air and deflect the blade right out of his hand.
Oh my god!
He lost his sword.
And now make an attack.
Oh, I will.
Don't miss.
Goose gasped in excitement.
The
is
end
more-
for you.
How is this more intense than when we fought the golem?
Because actual money is riding on this.
Oh,
16.
Just barely hits.
Yes!
Roll damage.
Damage that motherfucker!
So you take the flat of your long sword and just whack him on the head, and he crumples like a puppet that's got his strings cut.
Yes, you win!
Goose runs into the ring of Gwyneira, I don't know.
Gwyn, just call her Gwyn.
Gwyneira.
Yeah, Gwyneira.
So
Goose runs
everyone
into
is
the
cheering at such a display. It's such a close fight, and everyone's in a frenzy because that was a good fight.
Goose runs in Rocky style and hugs Gwyn.
And the bookie walks over to you. Hard fought. Here's your prize money. And in that little satchel, he gives you 300 gold.
Oh shit! Well, that's more than I expected.
Goose, you win 200 gold, and Ensei, you also win 200 gold.
Oh, okay, I thought you talked about. Oh, okay, I thought I got 300. Okay, 200 gold still. I got 100 gold.
Goose, would you do me a favor? Kindly take your hooves off of me.
Oh yeah.
How many
sorry.
hit points did you have? Just out of curiosity.
What?
How many hit points did you have?
2.
2 hit points.
Jeez.
Be glad I rolled a 1 on that last attack. No, like a 1 on that damage die.
I would have been done.
Yeah.
It's so done. I was expecting it so hard.
You guys definitely should cash in and get out of there.
Yeah, Goose is like, I'm done. I am done.
So will you all? So will either of you be fighting again,
You are
or
content.
will either of you be fighting again, or will you take your winnings with you?
I will take mine. I think I'm done for the day. Ensei,
I might come back
try
later.
again if you'd like.
I might come back later.
If we have another opening. And then he goes back, and the announcer announces the next fight, and everything goes about as you exit the building. All right, Specter and Ogdren. What are you all doing?
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice,
Here.
Oh, what is this money-making venture idea you had?
I am hoping that maybe there are some ruins that we might be able to pilfer and plunder for the sake of adventure and treasure finding.
Okay.
That would be the no.
Which I will proceed to knowledge local any rumors going around.
Not local. It would be.
Geography, maybe dungeoneering.
Let's make it dungeoneering.
Okay, that's just a straight up intelligence. I rolled a 10 plus 4, that's 14.
Okay, and Ogdren, will you be rolling the dungeoneering check?
Yeah, sure. Let me roll up to find what my dungeoneering knowledge thing would be. Okay, it's not displaying because I don't have any ranks in it.
So it would be half your bard level and your intelligence bonus.
Half my bard level, which is... Did I ever write down? My level's 3, so is that rounded down? Or
Rounded down.
plus intelligence?
Yep.
Wait, is dungeoneering a class skill?
It's 3.
Bards have knowledge everything, so if he puts ranks in
It is
it.
a class skill, yeah.
Oh.
Not to mention, as a bard, he adds half of his level to any knowledge check he makes.
Whoa, that's good.
Bards, man.
Yep,
That'll
Bards.
be a total of 20.
20 total? Okay.
Yeah.
So there aren't any real ruins in the immediate area of Tristane. You could go to the forest nearby and maybe hope there's something there, but there really isn't anything that's well known. That's around the capital and within a day's distance.
This is so stupid. You'd think that a place of magic and wonder would have these ancient places that nobody would explore, despite being very close to a city. Okay, I'm starting to see the fallacy in my logic here. Okay, maybe there's someone who has a rat problem in their basement.
You want to ask around?
I'm gonna ask around to see if there's any.
Yes. Ogdren will also ask around to see.
Not odd jobs, problems.
Make a charisma check.
Jeez.
Ogdren.
Hold on, let me make charisma check.
Charisma check.
Alright, my charisma is good, so die fell off table. Six.
6. All right. You go around the town asking if anyone has a problem
I
that.
got a natural 20 trying to intimidate someone with the threat of bad music.
So you go around and they all.
Which I just push Ogdren out of the way and ask kindly with my charismatic silver tongue.
So you ask around, and well, no one has any immediate problems. They do point you to a bounty board.
Oof.
I'm going to
Curses.
investigate. Ah, yes, of course, the bounty board. How could I forget that there would ever be a bounty board? I am investigating this bounty board.
All right.
Saying
I'm
that
rolling my
times
eyes.
fast.
Forgot about
Bounty
the
board, bounty board, bounty board, bounty board, bounty board.
So you're looking at the bounty board, and a lot of these people you probably wouldn't be in the capital at this moment since the crimes originated here. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Both of us? Just him.
Both of you. You're both looking at the board, right?
Yeah, presumably. Alright.
I don't have any bonuses, but I got 19 on the die.
Okay.
Hell, I can't find my die at the moment, so I'm just gonna use this.
Go ahead.
Careful, the computer hates us. See?
You notice that someone's put a notice on the board. It's not in the bounty section. It's just as a notice that someone's farm has been having trouble with wolves.
I'm good. I
had a
take that
friend
flyer.
who tried to fight wolves once. It took them ages to kill the last one.
Maybe we could talk to the others about this. See what's going on with that farm.
Thirsty about wolves.
All right.
Sounds incredibly dangerous, but admittedly a little fun, if I do say so myself. Let's go meet up with the others,
yeah,
see how they're
good.
doing. Maybe we can all tackle this together. Onward to adventure. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
If we're going to do a siege music, allow me to play it, please. I'm better than that.
I'm just.
All right. I want you guys to make a wisdom check just to see if you could find your allies. So you have no idea where the hell they went.
Okay, I got. Okay, let's see. Wisdom check.
I have no whiz mod, so
Okay, I don't have a whiz body. I got 19 on the die though.
I don't have a lot of room for rolling on my desk. So it's taking a minute. 4.
So you wander around for a little bit.
I pat Ogdren on the back and I take a look around.
So you wander around a little bit until you come into a fight club that you do remember Ensei talking about. You enter in just as you see Gwyn swinging her longsword down on some poor dude's head, knocking him out and winning the fight, and them getting their earnings. And as they walk out of the cave,
While I'm watching that happen,
200 gold being poured into our pouches.
and as you walk out of the cage, you all meet up. And
well, before that happens, I raise my eyebrow, looking at Gwyn hit the sword against him, and I say, "Yeah, that's about right."
I'm in the money. I'm in the money.
I hop over. I hope I'll hop over to Specter and Thunderhoof, and Ensei's going. I have 616 gold pieces now.
That's a lot of gold, I will admit.
I don't
Must
know
be
what
heavy. I'll take some of it off your hands.
I don't know what to do with it though.
Oh, whatever.
You can give some of it to me.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'll keep it safe.
You just spend it on alcohol.
No, I'd spend my money on alcohol.
I'm sure whoever he gave it to buying alcohol would keep it safe.
Well, I have
monks
some.
don't really need much of any. I don't know what to do with it.
Well,
Give it to me.
Guys, I have some news for us. I actually found ourselves a bounty board.
I figured there would be one of those in town.
There is a notice. There was a notice that me and Ogdren found that apparently a farm has been having wolf troubles.
Oh, what's the payout? 5 bronze?
Yeah, that's very funny. I'm reading the notice to see what the payout is.
50 gold.
It says 50 gold here.
That's
not
actually
bad.
pretty reasonable. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
It wouldn't hurt to help out.
When you okay? You look pretty winded.
It was a close match.
A close match with you? Say it ain't so. Did the mighty Gwyn finally meet her match?
Not yet, Specter Spark.
Yeah,
Believe you me, I am only half the fighter I am without Gwyneira without Darren by my side.
I'll be happy to spar with you, Specter. You seem like you wanted. You seem like you are interested in this kind of thing.
That's okay. I really would not mind the fact that we did not spar. Thank you very much.
She's like, and she then points at the guy with the axe. I sparred him. He's still unconscious.
I can see that. I'll bet you were a fantastic teacher to him.
Yep.
Yes. So, let's rest up for a while, and let's see about those wolf troubles. Am I right? Am I right?
Out of character, is there any kind of equipment I can purchase for a monk that's not going to, affect her unarmored bonus, or a weapon that would work for a monk that, is good, is better than the quarterstaff, but is still the most issue.
You mean something you can use in a flurry of blows?
Yes.
You can ask around.
Sure. Yeah.
So is that what you're gonna do instead of helping them with the wolves?
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, well, they said they're gonna rest up the wolves anyway.
That's true.
Are you all taking a short rest?
Well, considering how Gwyn needs to get rid of all that non-lethal damage, that's
Yeah, I mean, Ensei's just dealing with 10 non-lethal. She can handle that. But all right, so let's see. Do you want me to roll what here?
Roll wisdom just to see if you could find your way back to the market where you remember them selling weapons and stuff like that.
Okay, rolling the wisdom. That's a modifier of 2. Shit. I rolled a 6 plus 2. That's 8.
You are lost. You got no fucking clue where you are in this city. The city's bigger than you remember when you walked through it the first time.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom check.
You're not with her.
Oh, are you? No, oh.
Can I roll it again?
Nope. So
Wait, what was she doing again?
she was just trying to find. She was trying to find her way back to the shops.
Yeah, and I got lost as fuck. Can I take to the air? I'm gonna take to the air.
You tried, but you still got lost. So you spend the better part of their short rest, which I would say it's about half an hour to about an hour. You manage to not get lost enough so you don't find your way back. You walk back to them, not fruitless in your journey to find a weapon shop.
This place is like a maze. I didn't find anything to drop this 600 gold on. She's saying this really loud too.
Yeah, I can tell you're having fun there, eh, Ensei?
This is the opposite of fun.
Oh, I'm having fun just watching you right now.
Well, that's not very nice.
No, I just kind of appreciate a good jig every now and then. Am I right, guys?
Gwyn just glares at you.
Are you sure you don't want to spar? You seem like you want to spar.
You know what? I was totally out of line, and I really would like to apologize for the behavior I've been showing this lately. I'm just such
That sounds like a good idea.
I'm a terrible, terrible person.
Okay then.
Anyway, Ensei, if you don't have anything to buy personally, you could always invest in health potions.
Oh, that is a good idea. I don't know where those are though.
I'm sure we'll run across an apothecary sooner or later.
Yeah, can Goose roll a knowledge local check
To what?
to see if he knows where like any apothecaries or places where they can get potions are?
Make it a wisdom
Didn't we
since.
just stop in an apothecary?
Yeah, so make it a wisdom because you've been there before and you're just finding your way back.
Okay.
Just a straight wisdom check.
Ooh, nice. 19 plus 2, 21.
All right, who's going with Goose?
Okay, follow. You want some potions?
Who's going with Goose?
I'll tag along with Goose.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
I'll go too.
Okay.
I want to see what they have there as well myself.
Okay.
I have no idea, but
Goose, remembering the streets and how everything was, how the streets were laid out, remembers the way back to an apothecary and also to a specific potion shop. Just one that sells specifically magical potions rather than just herbal remedies, including potions. So you have your choice.
So what exactly is in there? Or do I need to roll like in
the potion shop is one that deals specifically in magical enchanted potions, like enchanted liquids that will confer magical effects upon you, whereas the apothecary, while they can brew and they do sell potions, do specialize more in more of herbal remedies.
Do I roll a perception check to see what kind of things are there?
Just choose.
Well, I would have to know what's there in order to choose.
I want to check out the magic potion shop myself.
I want to go to the potion shop.
Yeah, I'm going to the potion shop. That's what I mean. Like going into the shop. I want to go into the shop and see what's in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk into the potion shop.
Does Gwyn and Ogdren come too?
Gwyn will come.
Ogdren?
Yeah, I'll tag along.
All right, so the whole party enters the potion shop, and the first thing that you notice is an odd smell. The minute you walk through the threshold of the door, your sense of smell is assaulted by something like a sulfurous scent in the air. So, sulfur mixed with slight pieces of hair burning and some something you can't identify really.
Okay, I'm making a perception check on that.
Does anyone else?
Ensei's really having a rough time in there.
Oh,
Okay.
I smelled
Her sense of smell is pretty good.
Okay, I rolled a
God.
I rolled a 13 on that perception check.
You know,
Smells like someone set a cat on fire.
you notice that there's been
Not you, Ensei.
while there are shelves of actual potions that are corked, bottled, and labeled, behind the counter, right behind the counter, you can see a potion maker, potion making materials, a workbench, and a lot of odd chemicals and enchantments floating about in different bottles, creating this odd smell as they're being worked upon. His back to you. The shopkeep is working. Seems to be working on a couple potions in the back.
Okay, I'm just gonna flat out say, Ensei, shut up. Do not break his concentration.
Okay.
So we're just gonna stand there staring at him?
No, we're gonna browse the wares while he's working.
I rolled a perception. I got a 14 plus 8 in perception, so that's 22.
Okay.
Oh crap, I dropped my dice, but I got a 7 plus perception is 3, so I got a 10 for perception.
So yeah, so 22. What does that do?
Okay, so you look around. You guys all just look around the shop. There are shelves of potions, of healing, of things to make you stronger or faster, of things that can hide your presence or make your attacks more effective in different ways to protect you from certain things. All kinds, but you won't know their specific effects unless you happen to know an arcane caster with that sort of knowledge.
Or just ask the guy that sold them.
Or ask the guy that sold them.
I'm definitely gonna want to get my hopes on a couple of those potions that make them faster, just so I can get to my party members faster to cure their light wounds. I'm just gonna. Is there a way to like get his attention without startling him and ruining whatever he's doing?
You can certainly try.
I mean, he's a shopkeeper. He's gotta expect customers.
Like I said, you can certainly try.
Okay.
Well,
screw that.
yeah, he's a shopkeeper, but I've known some shopkeepers to be how do you say, eccentric.
I would like to inquire as to the interior layout of this store. How spacious is the inside here?
Oh, you asked me.
It's a little dark. The walls.
Is it cluttered? Is it? Is a space in which a 6.5 foot tall, heavily
Bolden
built
the China
Minotaur
shop.
might cause some damage if he's not careful?
Not really. It is actually large enough to hold all the wares, and everything on the customer side of the counter looks impeccable, actually. Just that everything behind the counter, where the potions are being made, looks like a fucking mess.
Gwyn is just going to go right up to the front counter.
All right. You see on the counter. You see on the counter. There's a little bell.
Ooh, you're gonna
Ring the bell. Ring
Bring
it.
him up.
Ding. Yes. Just 1 minute. So he takes one of the beakers and in his unicorn magic and tips it over very carefully into a flask in his hoof. It drops. There's a small poof. He just looks there for a few seconds, sits down. Yes, what can I do for you?
Hey, you give any free samples?
No free samples here.
Funny Goose.
Aw.
Everything here is magical, and you don't want to know what kind of effects some of these things can do, especially if mixed.
Yes, it's doubtless that these are very magical items. In fact, we would like to purchase a couple of them if you would be so kind.
Ah, yes. What would you like?
Well,
Health potions, if you have any.
Ah, yes. We've got some on that shelf over there. Potions of cure light wounds.
is there any? Do you have any? Okay. Gwyn, why don't you go get yourself some of those potions? Do you have any potions that are able to increase one's speed?
Increase one's speed. And he goes under the counter, starts rummaging. You hear the clinks of bottles. You hear his muttering. Ah, yes. Last one I have a potion of haste.
Ah, nice. How much would that be?
775 gold.
I see. That is a lot of gold.
This is a powerful spell.
Hey, what does the average potion here cost?
Depends on the powerful of the magic you want. The more powerful the magic, the more expensive the potion, and the harder it is to brew.
You just sell any alcohol here?
Damn it, Goose.
He gives you a look. I'm not at the tavern. These are magical wares.
Okay, fine. Do you have any recreational potions?
All I'm doing is just standing in the background saying like, oh my god, I'm just disowning him so hard right
He
now.
he gestures with his hoof.
I look over to him. I'm not with this guy.
He's gesturing with his hoof. The door is magically opening, and you feel, Goose, the sensation of someone picking you up by the collar and kicking your ass out the front door.
It's like, wait, no, I want an invisibility potion.
I go to the shopkeeper. Allow me to apologize for my associate. He's something of an idiot.
Something that's a bit of an understatement, Ogdren.
How would
Mr. Thunderhoof.
That's how much are potions that increase your strength?
How would you like to increase your strength? Just increase the muscle mass, increase your size, increase the power of your weapon.
Let's see. Increasing muscle mass, would that be permanent or just like?
No.
Of course it wouldn't be. Of course it wouldn't be permanent.
It would just last a few minutes.
Can I try to do rolling the disguise roll? So I can get back in.
Go for it, but just know the DC of this will be pretty high, since he knows you're a changeling.
Shit.
You can attempt it. I mean, I'm not stopping you. I'm just warning you.
Okay, fine.
What about one that raises strength by 2 points temporarily?
Okay, so we got 12 plus disguise. Oh, oh, damn. Oh, yeah, I got plus 10 to disguise.
Only if it's going into your standard pony form.
Well, I was in my changing form.
Yeah, but like the one you use as a pony disguise. That's what the plus 10's for.
Okay, so I'm going into that.
Okay.
So I'm going back into my normal pony form, and yeah, so I got a 12, so that's a 22, and then with that disguise also add to that.
Yes, your disguise bonus.
Okay, so disguise bonus plus the plus 10 bonus. Okay, so I got 12 plus 10.
Spoiler alert,
22.
DC is 50.
22 plus 7 is 29. Wait, no. Yeah, 29.
Alright, you attempt to walk back into the shop.
Hey, it's me, Charles Martinez.
His eyes flash with an arcane brilliance. And you feel a familiar sensation on the scruff of your neck.
God damn it!
DC was 30.
Oh!
Yeah, you were.
and I gave him advantage on that perception to notice.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you feel a familiar sensation on the scruff of your neck, and the familiar sensation of getting sent out with forcefully.
As I said, he's something of an idiot.
How much is a cure light wound potions?
Ah, yes, cure light wounds. Ah, it's very simple stuff. That's only about 55 gold a bottle.
Gwyn returns to the counter with 3 of them.
And he's doing the math in his head. He's moving his hoof in the air as if he's like writing like on a mid-air abacus.
Not very good with the math in this one.
It's 165 gold.
I'll take it. And I hand over the gold.
Yes, that's very good. And he puts the gold pieces in the counter below. Is there anything else you like?
Well, that's it from me.
A strength increase by 2 points. What would that run me?
Say it in character.
What about just a potion that makes you just a little stronger? Just a little stronger. Not a whole lot stronger, but just a little bit. So I'm already pretty strong.
Just your regular strength. Just a base strength, I would say. He rummages through again under the counter. You hear the clinking of bottles, and he pulls one out, puts it on the table. Bull strength potion.
What's the price on that?
350 gold. Yes, but the strength, but the magnitude of power in this potion is especially great, and it lasts slightly longer than a regular one would, no doubt, being brewed by myself.
How much greater?
Ensei, how about we pool our money into this?
A regular potion of this power would last but a minute. This one I have right here lasts 2.
How greatly would the effects of this potion affect someone?
Okay, so it would be a +4 temporary bonus to your strength score.
That would bump that would bump her up to 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And that would bump your modifier up to a 6.
Yep. That might be useful. And you said you wanted to pool some money in for it?
Let's do it.
Alright.
I give Ensei 100 gold.
Sweet. Okay, so 100 gold there, and then how much was it?
350 gold!
So that would be 250 out of my own pocket, 100. Alright, I'll do it. And she drops the money down.
Ensei, in the fights, you won 275 for winning the match, and then an additional 100 for betting on Gwyn's match.
Right.
Okay.
I have 616 right now. So.
Okay. So he just takes.
You're certainly not stuck. So.
No.
Very, very good, very good. And he slides the potion to you. You give the gold one, puts it under the counter again. That's all. What else would you like today?
I think that's it for me.
I had a couple.
That kind of broke the bank for me. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, now I'm at 466 gold. So.
Now I'm at 65.
Alright, Ogdren, what did you want?
Well, that was thoroughly strenuous. Feeling any better?
Ogdren, you said you wanted something.
I'm just going to purchase 2 of the potions of Cure Light Wounds.
Yes, that would be 110 gold.
110 gold. Very well. Here you go, my good sir.
Yes, thank you.
I assume you are actually a sir. I have some difficulty telling.
Yes, I assure you, I am.
Not very tactful, are you, Ogdren?
With Minotaurs, I am.
I'm feeling a
You
little
should
better.
meet my father if you want to see that tact. Actually, he's very tactful.
Can I interest you folks in anything else? Magical protection, maybe, or maybe oils that you can put in your weapon to make them stronger.
Yeah, how much would the oils be?
Depends on which one you want.
Oh, I don't know.
What's the average?
The cheapest one I have is 60 gold. The most expensive one I have is over 3,000.
Yeesh.
Do you by any chance, happen to know the directions to the weapons area?
Yes. And he just gives you the directions.
Thank you. I can see where I made the wrong turn, and it was that bad all the time. This place is a maze.
It's not that much of a maze.
It was for me.
Is there anything else that you folks want?
I'm good. I'm getting out of here, and I trot out of this shop.
I'm done, thank you.
That will be all for me as well.
Yes, thank you. Come again.
What a strange fellow.
Yes, let's never speak of this again.
Well, I'd rather have a feeling we're going to be back here at some
Who
point.
gave me the 100 gold?
Me.
Specter.
Victor. I ask is your character. Do you want anything at the weapons shop? You gave me the 100 gold for the potion thingy. I'll get you something.
I can't really wield anything in particular because of these hooves. I think I'll just stick with this staff. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Plus this buckler I have is pretty good.
All right. So are all of you heading towards the weapons and armor shop?
Might as well.
All right.
Everybody else is go.
And with
Yeah,
the
you
with
might-
Guess I will
Go
too.
with Ensei so she doesn't get lost again.
so with
I don't-
with Ensei leading the way with the direction that she got from the surprisingly polite shopkeeper, you make it back to a weapons shop that you've all been in before.
Jasmine.
Oh yes, you lot again. What can I do you for today?
Hello again. I'm just here. No, I'm not really getting anything. I'm just with them.
I really like the quarterstaff. Do you have anything a bit more, I don't know, quarterstaffy?
You can have you pick up any of the other quarterstaffs in the barrel over there.
Like a quarterstaff, but more quarterstaffy.
I mean, if you don't like the length, you can just break off a piece and turn it into a club.
Maybe I'm not asking this right.
Sir, you wouldn't happen to have any quarterstaffs that have attachments that make them more weapon-like, would you?
What that?
I got a rack of spears in the back here, if that's what you're asking.
Would spears work with flurry of blows?
No, it's not a monk weapon.
No, it's not quite right. What would be a monk weapon? And then I'll just NC it out.
Are you asking out of character?
I'm asking out of character.
Let's see, a monk weapon. There's the quarterstaff. I'm looking through the core rulebook right now. But there are more. So just give me a minute. There are comma, which are basically fancy Eastern sickles, nunchucks, sais, singyam, shuriken, which is a ranged thrown weapon.
If he were to ask as NC in character, would I be able to make a knowledge history roll on monk history?
Well, I would know what shurikens are because they would probably be in the temple. But let's see. I wouldn't have advantage on them, would I? Or because I don't have like throw anything.
You're proficient in them though.
Oh, he is proficient with shurikens.
Yeah, monks are proficient with shuriken.
And what kind of damage do they do?
1d2.
But they're ranged. You can throw them up to I think 10 feet.
Yes, 10 feet.
At that distance, like you just run up and just punch him.
Well, if you can't make it to them, you can use a flurry of blows and throw 2 shuriken at them, doing more damage than you would if you would just use your movement just to move next to them and wait for next turn.
Oh, you can use the shuriken and flurry of blows?
It's a monk weapon, so yes, you can use shuriken and flurry of blows.
Could I look at if you have any, shurikens? I think.
Oh, if that's what you wanted, goes into a shelf in the back, pulls out a box of pristine shine shurikens.
Ooh. How much are they?
Well, let's see, they are imported. I'm gonna have to say. For a set of 5, I'd say about 2 gold.
It's not too bad.
That's
what
too bad compared to those potions. That's a godsend.
That's for a set of 5 of them.
And can I retrieve them back in battle?
Well, that's up to you now, isn't it?
No, I'm asking out of character.
Yeah, you can retrieve them after battle if they're not damaged.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll drop 2 gold for that. She grabs a few of them.
All right, so 2 gold is for a set of 5.
Yeah, and she asks, "Do you mind if I test one real quick?"
Go right ahead, and he leads you to around the back, where he does have some training dummies and targets set up.
And Ensei chucks one in monk fashion.
Okay, roll an attack.
Alright.
Since shuriken are thrown weapon, they just use a strength bonus to attack, so there's no real change to your attack roll.
Okay. 19 plus 4. Oh no, 19 plus 15. Is it plus 4 or plus 5? I think it's plus 4.
Your strength score is 4. Your BAB at level 3 is, I believe, 2. I'll have to double check.
My BAB.
Yeah, at level 3, your BAB is 2, so that's 6 already. So it's 6.
So 6. Okay. So 19 plus 6 is 20. So that definitely hit.
Yeah. You throw it and it hits where if this were an archery contest would be where the 9 spot would be.
I like it. And she goes and gets it.
Alright, good for you then. You will not be needing anything.
Do you have any daggers that or knives that go behind the average build? That are more effective than what I have now?
I do have some enchanted ones.
How much do those tend to run?
Depends on the enchantment.
What enchanted ones do you have?
Alright, well this is cheapest baseline enchantment, magical dagger here. And out of character it's a +1 magical weapon. Which means you would get a +1 on both attack and damage rolls with this weapon.
Ooh. How much would that be?
These enchanted daggers start off around 2,000 gold.
Well, I'm not getting that.
You wouldn't happen to have any normal, non-enchanted daggers with serrated edges, would you?
Sure. And he just pulls out a box of knives and daggers.
Now see, here's some normal daggers that can cause a little bit of bleeding for you.
Ooh,
It's not really no bleed effects really. It's just daggers.
What damage?
No, it's just a dagger. Like
Nothing with
it's
serrated edges.
yeah, it's just there as a flavor thing. They would still just do dagger stuff. If you want something that does something special, that would cost more.
Okay.
That sounds kind of stupid.
You have any enchanted saps?
Well, what kind of enchantment are you looking for?
I don't know. What's the cheapest one you have?
Around 2,000 gold, just like he said.
Well,
For
basically,
sap?
yeah. Enchantments ain't cheap.
Oh, damn
I
it.
had to break an arm and leg to get some of my stuff enchanted here.
Oh, okay. So looks like I'm not buying anything.
Probably should have invested in. You know what? I think I might be able to do something to help out the party.
We're gonna knock out the store owner and steal everything.
No.
No.
I talked to
kidding.
Goose. All right, Goose. You wouldn't happen to know any shops that contain art supplies, would you?
Art supplies?
I happen to have a proficiency in art. I show him the sketch of the golem that I drew some time ago. I drew this myself. Maybe.
And I drew these, and she shows the drawings of Thunderhoof and
I just give the cringiest.
Look, you've gotten rid of those.
Okay, I'm gonna roll local knowledge.
For
I might be able to
Or
paint
no.
us I could paint us some pictures based on the adventures that we've had, and I could sell them for some profit.
Okay, what about okay?
Can I sell these?
Art shop.
all right, for an art shop. Yeah, roll knowledge local. See if you passed by one.
Okay, that's 7 plus knowledge local, which is 6, so 13.
13. You do remember passing by a shop some time ago on your way to your shopping spree, and you can reliably lead Specter to an art shop.
Nice.
All right. I'm gonna take a look around, see what kind of canvases and brushes they have, and what dye colors.
Welcome. What can I do for you today? And behind the counter, it's a plump Earth pony woman.
Hi there. I'm looking for some supplies. To do some landscaping, if you were.
Oh yes, we have plenty of art supplies. Just take your pick. Take your pick. Well, we only have quality goods here.
That's good. What are the average prices for your canvases?
For a canvas, goes and she goes and pulls out a ledger. Goes to calculate some transport, demand, all that stuff. While I flipped through my book and I still couldn't find shit. Oh yes, not particularly expensive. Only a mere 10 gold.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the rummaging that someone's doing.
Oh, sorry.
Depending on the size of the canvas, it can. I would put an average about 10 gold.
All right. How much for a medium size?
Oh, I'll put that over at 8.
All right. Any easels that I can use to hop it on so that I can paint in peace?
Would you like to paint it in the store? Or would you like to paint it in your own abode?
I would like to paint it on the go.
Okay. We have a standing easel for all your painting needs. Good for the home. Good for about 3 gold. And here we have a more compact travel one, slightly less sturdy, but it can go with you. And that would be about 5 gold.
All right. Okay. I'll take the traveling kit.
All right then. Well, here you go. Here you go, dear.
Thank you very much. How much would that bring me up total?
So you're buying the medium canvas. That's 8 gold. 5 gold for the traveling easel, and that's that would be only about 13 gold, dearie. 52.
Okay, 52. Yeah.
Well, thank you, dearie.
This kit comes with the paintbrush and the paints, right?
No.
Oh, great. Okay, then I would like a paintbrush and some paint.
Oh, well, a basic painter set, that would be 5 gold.
All right, I'll give you the 5. Okay.
And she hands you an assortment of brushes and paints and colors and yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna chalk that all up to just general art supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Goose goes up to the cashier and is like, and starts whispering. You got anything extra? Like anything non-art supplies?
Goose! I just drag him by the ear out of the shop.
Come again, dearie.
Damn.
All right, I set up my stuff in the plaza where all the best views are.
Okay.
All right. So I want to make this nice and dynamic. So Ogdren, why don't you go in front of the fountain?
Is Ogdren with you right now? As far as I know, you only dragged Goose with you to your art supply shop. You left everyone else behind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have a change.
Well, first I'm gonna go over to that's my bad. So I'm gonna go back over to the weapons shop and say, Ogdren, I would like your help on something really quick.
Okay.
I take him over to the plaza and I set up my art. I would like to make this a nice and dynamic picture, so I would like you to go in front of that fountain over there and strike a flexing pose while I paint this picture.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna set up and I'm gonna roll my craft art.
Ogdren stands in front of the fountain and flexes his flexiest flex.
Okay. All right, that's 10 plus 10. That's 20. I rolled a 20.
Okay. Ogdren, I want you to just
Also, I'm gonna use my unseen servant spell to use on the brush to lift it.
Okay, so it's just like levitating with pony magic. Ogdren, make a strength check.
Okay, I make strength check.
Because you got to flex.
21.
Okay, so you're in a heroic pose. While they're smaller than your kin, your Minotaur muscles are bulging in just the right places, and you look particularly strong and heroic.
All right. How long does this painting take me to do? I want to do Ogdren first, so he doesn't have to flex as long.
Let's see. Starting with Ogdren, finishing the Ogdren part would take you the better part of an hour.
Okay. Almost done.
Ogdren, make a strength check. Another one.
Just a couple.
No, wait.
Details.
Fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude saving throw. Okay.
Okay. Just like
18.
You're shaking a little, but you managed to hold the pose for the better part of an hour.
And okay. And you are done.
Oh.
Okay. Now to find someone who's going to buy it.
Now I'm not done with the picture yet. I still have to do the background.
Oh, are you kidding me?
You can't rush art, sweetheart.
I mean, if you want to make a profit, you might have to.
Excuse me.
But it's just economics.
No,
Gotta-
economics is good art makes a profit. Now shut up.
Well, if you make enough crappy art, you could,
Okay, okay, that causes me to twitch a little bit. I'm sorry. I thought last I checked, I'm the one with the paintbrush. Would you like to paint this?
I'm gonna find everyone else. Goose walks off and tries to find the rest of the group.
And I just keep painting.
Who are you going with, Ogdren?
Ensei looks at her monk robes, and they've seen better days, but with the whole fighting nonstop, in that recent one, the recent fight with the axe, So she's thinking of getting some new attire.
Okay.
Not necessarily armor, just new attire.
Okay. You head to the bazaar and you looking through some fine wares, and you do find a very nice looking robe, similar to yours, but a little bit more I say with a little bit more function, as they actually have some pockets on them.
And given I made Ensei black now, because I've changed her appearance, because we don't really talk about it that much. Can we have the robes be like, I don't know, red or something?
Yeah, you look around bazaar and you find a very nice set of red robes.
Ooh, I like those. Can I get them? How much are they?
Oh yes, that would be 5 gold.
5 gold?
It's very simple.
She gives him the 5 gold, rips off the regular robes and just puts on the other ones right there.
Whoa! We got stickers.
You're in Ponyland. It don't matter.
I know. That's the joke.
Parents are covering their tchotchkes.
Yeah.
They cover their eyes.
They're walking when they kill the new.
Yeah. And
Naked
so she
pussy. Cat.
you had to go there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the obvious bad
He
joke.
did. He had no choice.
So she's now wearing the nice new red robes, and she's just walking back with her head held high.
I'm probably gonna think about getting myself some new guns as well.
Okay.
Just as soon as I'm finished with this picture.
Make another craft check.
Okay. Okay, that's 17.
17 total. It takes you about until it's sundown, and you're only about, I would say, halfway done with the picture. If you want to really finish it, you would have to take another day to really finish it out. And by now it's about sunset. The light has changed, so it's really not fitting your artistic vision for the painting anymore.
I pack it back up and wait, and I'll be done for the day.
Okay.
Pack it carefully, cause I don't know if the paint dried yet.
Sundown now, and
I meant I pack away the supplies and I keep the canvas out of the backpack.
okay. Yeah. So that's you. Anyone else doing anything before nightfall?
Nothing special.
And Ensei's gonna work out before bed.
Okay. You got.
I guess
Well,
Yeah.
the good.
we'll take Darren out for just a quick
Alright.
ride in the night
Yeah.
air.
Alright, I'll be back up with them. Alright, so the good news is I'm halfway through the painting. The bad news is I'm only halfway through the painting.
Gwyn, I want Darren to make an acrobatics check, and I want you to make a ride check.
Okay. Darren to make an acrobatics check. Okay. Darren's acrobatics check is thus. 21 on the
Alright.
acrobatics for Darren. It's nice.
And your ride check.
Ride check coming up. That is also a 21.
All right. You take her through her drills, going through some complicated looking maneuvers in midair, and you're able to hold on tightly, and you finish it. You finish a bit of training.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm not gonna finish the painting right away tomorrow because we are going to go help out the farmers tomorrow.
Okay.
So with that said, I guess we should. I guess I'm gonna crash. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
During this time, Ensei's continuing her strenuous workout routine for bed.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll anything for that?
No, you're just working out. All right. So another day passes, night falls, and dawn breaks. We're into the next day. You have 4 days until the airship is ready.
I make a reflex save to try and dodge dawn breaking.
You're hilarious.
All right.
Trying to make evasion roll on taxes.
You are unsuccessful. Taxes find you.
That's
Alright.
that's still one of my favorite comics.
Nat 1 and audit.
All right.
I cast
Dawn.
magic missile. Think you were doing your taxes. Can I make an evasion roll?
Okay, so
Dawn of a new day. What are you guys
as
doing?
as the self-proclaimed leader, I pretty much go up to everyone's bed saying, "Good morning, everyone."
Ensei throws a pillow.
I didn't vote for him.
Full strength throwing a pillow right at his head. Right at the head.
Her head.
Right at her head. Just throw full strength.
Cold shot. Cold shot to the head with the pillow.
Okay, you gotta roll a strength check.
No, I'll allow this.
Oh no. Oh. Can I make a combat maneuver?
Make a reflex saving throw.
Okay, reflex is 1, so roll a 10.
It hits you in the face.
You failed so hard.
Oh, come on, guys. We got farmers to save and wolves to slay.
Ensei gets over on top, a dead head and she gets real close to the face. And she's like, "Cat naps. Don't interrupt them."
I get into Ensei's face. Wolves, you get to fight them.
Oh,
You
really?
should let sleeping cats lie.
Yeah, don't you remember the notice? We get to help farmers against wolves,
No.
which means you get to fight today.
How much you
Yay!
getting paid for that again?
We're getting paid 50 gold, Goose.
Period.
Total, probably.
Okay, can I get 20%?
Oh, yes. There's only 5 of us. 20%. Yes, I think that's how it
That
goes.
is what you would have gotten anyway.
I was
Ah,
actually,
damn it! 25%.
I was
Too
actually
late.
wondering that, considering you guys have so much more gold than I have actually take it.
Nope. Living it even, unless you want to do it by yourself.
You could have had more, but you wanted to spend 100 gold on Ensei's potion.
But I was trying to be generous.
Well, that's what you get for being lawful.
I
Good.
offered to give you 100 for something, you know, like an arm for something, but you didn't want it.
I'm actually neutral, good Goose.
Oh, well, yeah, I was kind of just making a smarmy. Okay, never mind,
Yeah,
smarmy
it's-
joke.
Yeah. So onward to adventure, everyone. Yeah.
Adventure. Yay.
Okay.
I have some morning preening to do, and I think we should have breakfast before we head out, don't you?
Agreed. Agreed. Let's go to the maid cafe.
I haven't done training in a while.
Oh yeah, I'm up for going to the maid cafe.
You guys are really intending to make me do this, aren't you?
Yup.
Yeah.
Ogdren is finishing fixing his immense amounts of hair. Being a Minotaur, they value, doing like braids and sort of shaving.
That's why they don't
patterns
like
and
wearing
such.
hats. That's why they don't like wearing hats.
Ensei's all nice and clean too.
Horns!
Now I'm dragging Goose by the ear again. Shut up about the hats, Goose.
Alright, so you guys all make your way to a
Ensei
charming...
did get clean, so she's all nice and pristine now.
You all make your way to the charming fairy, the self-proclaimed maid cafe that you likely called it. I call it...
Charming fairy inn.
And Ogdren, you were immediately greeted by Scaron. Oh, hello again. How nice it is to see you.
Hey, Scaron, how's it going?
It's good to meet you again.
Oh, would you like to have a table? I have some free tables, and he leads you to your table, and you know it's
Ensei's like, hey, I got some pictures I want to show you.
yes, pictures.
Oh my goodness.
The shipping pictures that she drew of Ensei and Crimson.
Oh my, see magnifique, how wonderful!
I know! You should have seen it in person!
It was a nightmare.
Must resist urge to punch.
It was a sight to behold, let me tell you that.
Alright.
Memories will traumatize me forever.
All the wrong ways.
So
At least you weren't on the receiving end.
Well, that just makes the imagery even worse, my dear.
Alright, so you all settle in, and it's fairly uneventful breakfast. You're served by one of the maid dressed girls. You had a hearty meal, and you thank Scaron as he passes by, and move on to your merry way.
Onward to the farm.
Yeah, let's go.
Do any of you know where it is?
Oh, hang on. Someone left.
Wow.
Came back. Okay.
Presumably, farmy places.
All right. I'm gonna ask the locals where the farm that this notice was talking about is.
All right. Well, the first person you ask, he takes a look at the notice and points out that there's a small map in the corner.
Yes, of course. I look at the map.
Okay. You lead everyone to the farm. It seems to be a rather small farm, but.
Ensei says, "Hold on, I got disconnected." Billy? Ensei! Yeah, okay, he's gone.
Alright.
Must
There we
wait
go,
for-
I'm back.
Okay, cool.
So,
So,
is back.
so
Ensei did that character too. I got disconnected. You're like,
And I just look at, I look at Ensei blankly and say, what does that even mean?
I don't know.
Did your robe come undone or something?
I don't know. I just said it for some reason.
all right.
Alright.
So
It was
you all make your way to the farm, and it's
And by the way, audience, yes, Ensei is the resident Pinkie Pie.
it is a smallish farm, but it looks well kept, well done. And make a perception check, everyone.
All right.
18.
Let's see it.
Perception.
20.
11. I perceive 11.
I perceive a 26.
Damn. 20 even.
Goose.
I pursue natural 19, and that's natural 19. My perception was +8, so 27.
All right. In the distance, you see an old earth pony. Who looks to be digging a trench for irrigation. He's just got an old shovel and he's working at it.
Okay. Hail, sir!
What was that?
We are some traveling companions, and we got your notice.
Oh, wolves. Yes, that's big trouble. Big wolves come in every night, try to get to the animals. It's right terror they are.
Yes, well, that's what we're here for, to take care of your wolf problem.
Oh, you are you? Oh, good luck.
Yes, luck doesn't have anything to do with it.
And as you're talking, he's still shoveling.
Okay, luck has nothing to do with it. We took on a giant golem once.
That was good for you.
We didn't kill it, but we survived it, and then we killed the other one.
That's good for you.
He doesn't sound that impressed.
When you've been farming outside of the city, you tend to see a lot of things, I guess.
Do we just deal with the wolves now?
Apparently, they come out at night because we're camping here for the day.
Hey, they only come around at night.
Why'd you wake me up in the morning then?
Well, because how was I supposed to know that the wolves wouldn't be around in the day?
Hey.
They're nocturnal. That would
What?
be a first blue.
Why don't we kill two birds with one stone here, okay? Hey, farmer guy, have you seen any suspicious activity around here? Other than wolves?
No,
us?
not really.
Okay. Well, that's that then.
I glare over at Ensei saying, "How are we suspicious?"
He doesn't know who we are. We just showed up.
She's got a point, you know.
Enthusiastically.
Handiwork we can help you with.
Well, when you post a flyer on the bulletin board in town, you're going to expect a bunch of strangers to show up.
You want to help her out on the farm?
Only sensible.
I mean, we're here. We might as well.
Yeah,
Right,
we'll
then.
gladly help around the farm.
Alright then, some of the animals need tending to, just basic feed and all that. If one of you
I
want,
can tend to the animals.
if one
Do
of
you
you,
need anything? Do you need anything to lift?
if you want to, I got some tools in the shed I could show you. The fence,
I run away immediately. No lifting, no lifting.
the fence in the east field is a bit messed up, and right now I need to place some planks in there.
I can do that.
Alright,
Wait, could you do me a favor and I tend to the animals? That doesn't sound that needs as much strength.
you'll have to be carrying you have to be carrying heavy bags of feed, taking out animal products, and cleaning whatever they've left behind.
In other words, lots of strength.
You want to pay me as security?
Specter, do you have any experience with animals?
I blush and just back off.
Oh, if one of you want, you can grab the extra shovel in the tool shed and help me out with this irrigation. I'll need to get this done before the week is up.
This requires too much strength.
And if you want to go, one of you can go inside and help the missus with lunch. Considering there's gonna be a lot more of you here.
I'll help with lunch. Goose goes inside. Doesn't want to work.
And then immediately a shriek is heard, and you are thrown out because you just happened to wander by in a house with absolutely no explanation to why you were there.
Could you maybe explain to your wife that I'm gonna help with lunch?
Or you could have knocked.
Oh, okay. Goose goes back and knocks.
Oh, you already walked into the house.
You already did the breaking and entering thing.
Sweet.
I violently push Goose out of the way.
And the farmer's going up with you. Sweetheart, these fine young folks here said they'll help us around the farm a little bit. You mind if one of them helps you out with a few meals? That wouldn't be much trouble at all. You can. Yeah, he's the one who's trying to help us. Oh, my apologies.
No
apologies.
no need to apologize. He's an idiot.
All right.
We say that a lot.
Yeah, that's the running joke.
All right. So you just guys spend the day helping out around the farm, the animals
Strength
with.
checks?
No, it's all basic work.
So,
It's not a strength check, but I would like you guys to make a fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude saving throw.
Fort save.
Fort save.
5.
5. Okay.
Okay. 14.
Ooh. Wait, no.
21.
19?
Wait, is this perception?
No. Fortitude saving throw. Saving throw.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually going to be right back. I need to use the washroom.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's +6, right?
For you, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, 19.
Okay. Alright, lucky for you, Ogdren. Lucky for you, Ogdren, the DC on this was rather low, so none of you are particularly tired after a day's work. It's just another good day's exertion. The familiar ache of a job well done. So we'll just be waiting for. We'll just be waiting for Blaze to get back. I prepare things
And stuff.
and stuff.
I know this is an awkward question around herbivores, but if we kill the wolves, can I eat them?
If you can cook them, sure.
Yeah.
Well, please don't eat all of it. Minotaurs dabble in the omnivorism as well.
I've
Yeah,
been
maybe-
figuring for something a little more hearty than this pony fare that's been around here.
I'm back.
Granted,
Yeah, I'm
it's
out.
terribly gamey, awfully stringy and dry, but
Yeah.
I've never had wolf.
when one's been rather limited in diet, it can be very something at least.
All right,
Yeah.
I just get done. I just get done with my work and rejoin the group.
All right.
Yeah.
So
With
basically,
the right
every
preparation, we could perhaps make some jerky out of it. It might not be bad.
they're talking about wolf meat.
I'm going to try new things.
Hey guys, what are you guys talking about?
Oh,
yeah,
feeding on the
wolves
flesh of our defeated enemies.
Oh,
We eat meat.
I guess we could make some get some food out of it, huh?
You're a
Well,
pony.
We could. You're a pony. I mean, I would
no,
have.
well, I wouldn't. I don't really.
Do ponies even have the stomach for meat?
Well, I mean,
No, we don't.
according to the Ponyfinder rules, the thing described there, bat pony use leather wings at least do have sharp canines for such things. But
I believe sea ponies is. I mean not the sea ponies.
shoo-be-doo, shoo-shoo-be-doo.
Yeah.
Either way, you are a unicorn, so you are the pony race and herbivore.
Yeah, I can't really taste it, but I can't really eat it, but I'll taste it. If you just give me one to lick.
I've tried it once and I lost my lunch. Let's just say.
All the more for us then.
Well, at least
I could really go for some fish.
at least less mouths to feed. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right. Night falls, and I need to change the music.
Here we go.
Night falls,
All right,
Hey.
who's standing guard?
and you're all staking out the fields where the wolves are known to prey. Let's see what this one is.
While we're waiting for that, actually, I was okay. Well, I was actually hoping to take advantage of that emotional music.
All right, so you wait.
Can we do stealth rolls?
Yeah, so everyone make a stealth roll.
I don't have any. I don't have any bonuses.
So then it's just a straight dexterity check.
No. All right. Well, I got a 16 on the die and no bonuses.
Oh shit! I gotta put natural 20.
Okay.
I got a perfect 0.
I got a. Let's see. You got a 15
That's a
plus
natural 20.
9. 15 plus 9. That's a 24.
All right.
Natural 20 plus 9, 29.
Sorry, what are we checking?
Stealth.
We're doing a stealth roll, so we can sneak up on the.
Obviously, Ogdren isn't sneaking up on anything.
I rolled a 1, so yeah.
Oh my god!
Hey, I'm no better than you. Got a
Gwyn.
Perfect is.
Gwyn, your
0.
armor is clinking.
Yes.
And Ogdren is just loud.
You're humming nervously.
God, why must you be so musical?
I can't help you. I'm ironing
I'm
out
not-
glasses.
Do you have like something set up for, like a
I want-
visual yet, or
I want everyone to make a perception check.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, that's something I'm usually good at.
That's.
And
11?
it's within the light of the moon, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all have low light vision. Or better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I have full-on dark vision.
Yeah, so it's Light of the Moon, so no disadvantages here.
17.
19.
I got a 9.
24.
Gwyn?
11.
All right, so you see coming out of the brushes to the forest, a pack of 5 really big wolves. Like really big. They're
Those are really big wolves.
the size of
Oh,
horses.
Oh, great. Dire wolves.
So they cross into the field, and they take a moment. They stop. They sniff and look around. And they turn to your direction.
And I whisper, it's go time.
They know you're there. And now I don't have anything extravagant set up.
Oh, I hate dogs.
Those are huge ass wolves.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is way too
mess.
epic. That is way too epic. Oh my
You
god.
don't want to mess with ass wolves. Oh, you mean they just launch?
Yes.
I thought you meant they were actual ass wolves.
No,
No.
they have really big asses.
Oh god.
Oh yes, that is what an ass wolf is.
No, dire wolves. They're dire wolves.
Ah, that's a good one.
Well,
All right,
hopefully they're not
everybody.
dire ass wolves.
Roll initiative.
Oh boy, oh boy.
They sensed you.
Hard of time, everyone.
Initiative is Dex mod, yeah.
Dex mod, and if you
Yes.
have improved initiative.
Which I don't.
Yeah, I do. Yay.
Okay.
19.
All right.
20.
19 as well.
5.
Okay. Give me a minute. 25 to 20.
20.
20 for Ogdren, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't have a modifier either. I actually rolled.
We'll chuck him.
Okay.
He wasn't sneaking around, so he's ready to go.
15 to 20.
Me at 19.
Okay.
We're gonna have to do a tiebreaker or.
What's your dexterity modifiers?
Mine's a 4.
Mine is a 4 as well.
Okay. What is your?
I think we go to int next or something.
Yeah, let's go to intelligence. What's your intelligence modifier?
Mine's
1. I have a +1.
Okay. So NC goes before Goose. Gwen.
Ensei's smarter than Goose.
Yeah.
Let's wait.
Everyone's smarter than
Not
you.
10
surprising.
10 to 15.
Smarter than Goose.
10 to 15.
10.
10. And Specter, what'd you get?
It's got screech
I got 5.
Okay. And the wolves will be.
Yes.
Huh, interesting.
Those are some large wolves.
Large ass
Yeah.
wolves.
Yes. Well, we would.
I was zoomed all the way in, so I couldn't see them compared to the
To you.
character sprites.
Yeah, like
All
they're,
right.
they're at least, I don't know, man. Like those are some big
Well,
wolves.
10-foot
Well, we
squares.
Those are
Well, we
10
wouldn't
foot
be-
long wolves. Yeah, like
Well,
that.
these big ass wolves wouldn't be on the bounty board if it weren't for the fact that they were dangerous, right?
That's a lot of eating.
Yeah, good eats for you guys.
All right,
Wow.
Ogdren. You're first
Good
on the
thing I'm
initiative
doing
order.
this for 30. It's a good thing I'm
Whoa,
doing this.
that never happens. That will never happen again.
You never
Well,
know.
It's a good thing I'm getting 30% on this. 30% guts.
Who's spinning that thing around?
Oh, sorry.
Ogdren, you're first on the initiative order. What are you doing?
Alright, well. I believe I'm going to an bardic performance.
Something wolf related.
Let the dog
Hungry
go.
like the wolf. Hungry
Yeah,
like the
I'm
wolf.
going to
Sing that.
perform Hungry for some wolf.
Okay. Okay.
Some turkey for you. We're on a hunt for a hunting wolves.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
hate all of you.
Everyone, your courage has been inspired by this magical song. +1 on attack rolls and on your damage rolls.
My
Yeah.
my courage is increased, but I'm also cringing.
I'm
You get
also going to.
I need to give you guys control.
I would also like to move a little bit.
You have control, Ogdren.
I'm going to put myself here.
Okay. Is that gonna be your turn?
That's going to be my turn. Yes.
All right. Goose, you're up.
No, Ensei, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it
Ensei,
goes
right.
Next.
I forgot to move you guys. NC, go.
All right.
And let me just add your ability to move by you.
All right. NC can move 50. So let's see.
You're probably the only one of us who can actually close in on the wolves and move.
Which one do I want to get?
Or maybe.
I'm gonna go
I
for
can
the
make
one-
it too.
I'm gonna go for the one that's right there.
Okay.
Alright. Ensei charges in with the. Think, can I do that? Can I do that rush thing where it just rushes right
Charge.
into it?
A charge?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And do a power attack on top of that.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So yeah, I'm doing that.
The charge gives you a +2. The
+1 from Inspire Courage.
mm-hmm.
And -2 AC from the charge as well.
And a -1 for the power attack.
-1 for the power attack.
So that's
okay.
a net of +2 for your attack roll.
Okay.
And until your next round, your AC is -2.
Yeah. So it's at 16. So. All right. Let's do the rolling. Let's see. 19. +2. So that's 21.
21 hits. Roll
Woo.
damage.
And the roll damage. How much damage would that be?
What's the damage? Are you attacking with your fist or with your paw or your quarterstaff?
I'm doing the quarterstaff. I'm holding.
Then roll your quarterstaff damage. Add for power attack and add for inspire courage.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Okay. That's a 5 for just the roll, and then it's 50%, right?
You wielding it two-handed?
Yeah.
Okay, so your strength bonus would be a +6 for this.
Plus, and then the +1 for the
Inspire courage,
yeah.
and then +3 for power attack.
So how much is that altogether?
Let's go it again. Your strength bonus would be a +6, power
Yeah.
attack +3, and inspire courage +1.
So
That is
10.
that's
10
a
of
full
it.
10. That's a full 10.
Yeah. So 15 damage.
Ooh, 15.
So Ensei just rushes in there and just goes whack right on the face.
Yeah, and here's my here's my phone saying nerf this.
All right, Goose, you're finally up.
Okay, so I'm going to use an ability I've been saying on for a while. So I'm gonna run up to this wolf,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to. Can I try charging at him?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, charge.
Okay, I'm gonna charge full force with my knife in front of me,
Uh-huh.
and
When you use a charge action, you have to make an attack at the end of it,
wait, what?
You can make a bull rush instead.
or a bull rush, but
What's a bull rush?
you try to push him.
Try to push.
No, I'm going in for the attack.
Okay, so that's a +2 to your attack and plus an additional 1 for the inspire courage. So it's +3 to your attack on top of whatever you normally get.
I mean, okay, so I get a +5 normally to attack modifier. So that's a +8, right?
Okay.
And okay, so I got a 8 +5 is 13 +3 is 16.
16 hits.
Nice.
Roll your damage with an additional 1 for Inspire Courage.
Okay, so damage plus 1. So that's 1d4. So that's a 4.
Okay, 4 damage.
And can I also wait? If I do a charge, can I not use my positioning attack?
What's the rules of positioning attack?
Once per day, when you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can move 30 feet around, as long as I'm adjacent to it after.
Yes, you may.
Okay, so then I'm gonna move behind him.
Okay.
So I hit him with the knife, and then I kind of just like.
You slid under his legs, brushing
Yeah, I
your face
slide
against its
under-
penis.
Oh, god damn it! Ew!
That's nice.
That's brutal. I just hit him in the face. He went right below the belt.
He didn't attack it. He just slid near it.
Oh, okay.
And Goose's, you can see Goose's face is like traumatized right now.
Hey, you did it, not us.
All right,
Called
Wolves.
strategizing.
Wolf's turn. Let's see. This one is going to move into attack you, Ensei.
Oh
Oh
dear.
boy.
Okay. Let's not use light and dark for this. That is a 12.
Missed.
All right, you dodge the bite. The one you attacked, Ensei, is now going to strike back at you. 17.
Damn. Yeah, that hit.
All right.
It wouldn't have hit if I had my full, but I did the power attack. All right.
It's not power attack. It's not power attack that did it. It was
The
charge.
charging. Yeah.
Can't roll today. That's 7 damage, and
Ooh.
now it trips you.
Trip. It tripped me. Really? Like, damn.
Can you make a
Well, it has to attempt to trip. I have to read the rules on this.
Oh, it's trying to trip me. Okay. And
That is
do I have to roll anything?
no. What's your CMB?
It's your CMD.
My CMD. Okay.
CMD. I rolled
My
a.
CMD is 23. It's not tripping. Unless it did something amazing.
It rolled an 18. You're good.
Yeah. No. It's not tripping.
Let's see. This wolf will move to Goose.
I'm picturing the wolf hiding his leg and then trying to pull the leg and you flip out of the way.
This wolf will attempt to attack you, Goose, and remember, you also have reduced AC because you charged.
Okay, so that's minus 2, right?
Yeah, -2. And it's flanking, so it gets an additional +2 on its roll.
Let's
16.
And my AC is normally. My AC is, yeah, he hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take. I can't roll a D8 today. That's a 7 damage to you.
Shit.
And what is your CMD?
My CMD. Where's that again? CMD is 17.
It rolled an 8. You're okay. Alright, and this middle one. Here's the cacophony of sounds coming from Ogdren, and it will move to attack.
The cacophony.
Disrespecting my beautiful music.
It's a wolf. It don't know better. Alright.
Hey, I'm supposed to be the one attacking from behind.
That is a 17.
And my AC is 15, so.
Alright, that's... Oh, finally. That is 8 points of
It's
damage.
hungry like the wolf right now.
That's 8 points of damage to you, Ogdren. And what is your CMD?
DMD as 14.
Natural 15. You are tripped.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You are knocked prone on the ground.
Is he still singing?
Uh-oh.
Ogdren, I want to... I will call this I'll call Bardic Performance something akin to a spell-like ability, so make a concentration check.
How do I do that?
That would be your Bard level and your spellcasting modifier on a D20 roll.
Okay, Bard levels 3. Spellcasting for Bard is charisma based, yeah?
Yep.
So. 21.
You maintain your performance. But at this point, you now have a -4 on all melee attack rolls and cannot use ranged weapons. And against melee attacks, you have a -4 to your AC.
Okay. Is that until I get back up?
Yep. All right.
Which takes a move action, I'm guessing.
Yes, it does. Gwyn, are you on a Darren?
Yeah. I'll take her out this time around.
Okay. So what is it? What are you doing?
All right. First things first. Let's make a power attack charge against one. Power attack charge with the lance right to here against that wolf there.
All right.
I think we should go after the one with Ogdren, because he knocked him out, knocked him down.
I got that covered.
Okay.
As a certain character would say, I got this.
The charge is a +2. The Inspire Courage is a +1.
+4 with what is it?
Oh yeah, you took
Cavalier's charge.
You
+4.
took you have that ability now, and you're flanking, so it's another +2 and a +1 from the Inspire Courage.
Is that the lance's reach? So.
Oh right.
I don't know if that's reach or one back is reach.
One back. Sorry.
Okay. Very good. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Let's make this roll here. Ooh, that looks good. That's like 27 or so.
That hits.
I'm gonna need another D8 for this.
Holy shit!
Well, that's 21.
All right, 21 damage.
Holy shit!
That's some good eats.
So you charge forward on top of a Darren, and you strike true with your lance, and you pierce its side, drawing blood. Specter, you're on deck.
Right then.
Ensei is very impressed.
I need control over Specter.
Oh, I forgot that one. Sorry, I missed that one. Okay, go for it.
Right. I'm going next to this wolf, and I'm gonna cast Burning Hooves on it.
Ooh. Okay, you're adjacent to it, so you either take an attack of opportunity or you cast it defensively.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna go over here. I'll have gone.
Okay
over
then.
there,
Okay then. So Burning Hooves. It won't hit any of your allies. I'll say you aimed it so it won't hit any of your allies.
Gotcha. All right. So reflex save
Okay.
to half the damage.
Okay. And the reflex save on this guy is that would be a 14. What's your DC?
My DC is that's my spell. That's my caster. That's my level plus my caster level, right?
No, it should be on your spellcasting sheet.
Oh.
Next to each spell.
So it's how high the level the spell is.
Yeah.
And then it's the DC. It's 11, I believe.
11.
Oh, sorry.
No,
That doesn't
it's
sound right.
the DC of your spell is of any spell that you cast, any spellcaster casts in Pathfinder, is spellcasting modifier, spell level.
Spellcasting modifier plus spell level.
What's that background noise that's picking up?
Probably talking on my end. Sorry.
Wait, does
Okay.
that mean that the DC is 4?
Plus 10, but okay, so what's your...
Okay, that is 4. That is 14.
And are you casting, are you using your Staff of Maloran as a focus?
Yes, so that's 16.
And which makes it fail to save. Just barely.
Okay. So,
Alright, so it takes full damage, so roll your 3d4.
let's see. That's
She's not hurt or nothing.
That's 2, 3, 1, so that's 6 damage.
Alright, 6 damage.
And anything that it can catch on fire will catch on fire.
Not catch on fire. But you do significant
Well,
damage
not
to...
not the creature, but because I'm playing a fire.
If I want something to be on fire with that burning hands, it will be, but it's just doing damage right now.
Gotcha. Okay. Good enough.
Alright.
Get away from Ogdren!
Ogdren, it's your turn.
The stream of fire.
Alright, I'm gonna get back to my feet.
Okay.
And I would like to...
Wait a minute, let me double check something.
You're checking to see if I take an attack of opportunity, aren't you?
Oh, maliciously.
Haha.
So many pages.
How we do?
Let's fuse.
Fusing!
Fusion is just a cheap trick to make weak gems stronger.
So this is what Homeworld thinks of fusion.
Oh, there's really nothing here for it, really? There's gotta be something.
Or what are you trying to look up exactly?
Oh, attack of opportunity if he's standing up.
Getting up from prone.
Doesn't look like anything, huh?
Okay,
It's
so
a very polite one.
I'm not finding a rule, so I'm just gonna say yes. You're taking attack of opportunity.
Damn
But
it.
no trip this time. But it's your normal AC since you're getting up.
Alright.
Yes, it's listed under prone. Standing up is a move equivalent action that provokes an attack of opportunity.
Well, I got it right anyways.
Okay.
Yay!
That's a 14 total.
15.
All right, you get up and you immediately dodge the wolf's fangs as it tries to sink into you.
Alright. As a free action, I can charge my sword with arcane power,
Okay.
or swift action,
All right.
and I'm going to attack the wolf.
Okay. Roll to attack.
With arcane power, does he have to roll an arcane failure check?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so my attack mod with the long sword is +2, and I get another from my... Wait, is the BAB added to attack rolls?
Yes, it is.
And strength... Okay, and strength mod.
Mhm.
I need to update that.
The fuck?
Sorry, that's my dog.
Okay.
All right. So what's the attack?
Rolled 13.
Total.
Wait, 14 because the +1 from my thing, so 14 total.
Arcane strike only does damage.
It's the Inspire Confidence that I forgot. Inspire Courage that I forgot to add.
Oh yeah, inspire courage. Yeah, it just barely hits. Go ahead.
Alright. That is 1d8 +2 +1 from Arcane Strike. Where's my d8? That's the sound of my nerd dice. And it fell off the table! 8, so +1, 9 damage.
Ooh, nice.
plus your strength bonus.
Okay, so 11 damage.
11 damage to the wolf.
And that's including my fire damage. That's 17 damage total to it so far.
So
Yeah.
slightly scorched wolf.
Okay.
Though according to that 22 damage that Gwyn did, we're not even close to done yet.
All right, Ensei, you're on deck.
Ready. Oh,
I think on deck refers to the one who's about to go, doesn't it? Rather than the one who's going now.
alright.
To correct your baseball terminology.
I don't care.
Ensei's gonna do a stunning fist on the first one she hit.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Alright. 19.
19 hits.
Plus, well, no, it was just the 19 on the roll. And
Either way, it still hits.
Yeah.
It hits.
Okay. And let's see. So that's I'm doing a power thing. So like +6, I think. Oh no, wait, +7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5 + 7, 12.
All right, 12 damage, and the DC is
I think we said 13.
Okay. That is a 16. It's not stunned.
Damn.
All right,
And
but it does
then
take. How much did you say? 12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do another strength at the other one.
All right, at the other wolf.
Yeah.
Roll to attack.
That's a 17 plus.
It would hit.
Okay. And
My fault, man.
2 + 7, that'd be 9.
All right, 9 damage, and that's 14 on the Fortitude save. It's not stunned.
Damn.
All right. Next up is Goose.
Okay, I'm stabbing that thing in the balls.
Okay.
Flank attack.
You're really obsessed with this junk right now.
They made me obsessed with junk.
I'll say because
Don't blame
I will
us,
say
people
because
are
Gwyn can threaten at
testicles.
a 10 foot. That is a flank, so you get an additional +2 to your attack.
Yeah, do
Wait,
friendly.
does that mean he has
No one
sneak
said
attack?
black powder.
Does that mean he has sneak attack?
Yeah, sneak attack.
Okay.
+2 +4. 20.
20 total hits.
Yeah,
Wait, 20 total or natural 20?
20 total.
That hits. Roll for damage and sneak attack.
Okay, so it's damage and then sneak attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
So both. Okay, so just for normal damage, I got a 5
All right,
for normal
5
damage.
5 damage, and roll your sneak attack.
My sneak attack, on the other hand, is
2d6.
Yeah, 2d6. Just 2d6 normally, right?
Yeah. So roll your sneak attack.
Ooh, that's a 9.
All right, 9 for the sneak attack. So it's a total of 14 damage.
Damn.
It's looking pretty
Stab
rough.
it in your balls.
And it
It's
hurts.
gonna hurt.
You hear it howling. You stab it in a very precise manner.
Remember,
It's looking-
kids, spay or neuter your pets.
It's looking pretty rough.
It better be looking pretty rough. He just stabbed it in its testes.
And now it's the wolf's turn.
Oh,
Wait
here
a
it
minute.
goes.
Wait a minute. It's still alive?
Yes.
There's
Alright.
the wolves.
All right. Ensei, the one in front of you, the one you damaged the most, is going to make its attack. That is an 18.
Let's see. That does hit because I have an 18 AC. So
Okay. So, that is 7 points of damage. And what is your CMD?
It's I think I said 21, but let me just check. Let me just double check.
If it's anything above 20, it's not hitting. So you're not
it's 20
tripped.
No, it's definitely not tripped.
All right, the second wolf near you will attack you, Ensei. That is a 19.
Ah,
And that is 9 points of damage.
oh God! All right, so they've already done 7 points, and then they did
9. The second one did
9.
9.
And then I've already had 7 earlier. So I'm down 25 points so far.
Okay.
So,
And yeah, this one's not tripping you either. You're good.
yeah. So
Goose, the one at your back, is going to make its attack.
No.
That is 13.
That's definitely missing.
All right, it tries to get you while your back is turned, but you hear it coming and you just dodge to the side.
Ensei's gonna need some healing.
The one that you just stabbed the balls of is going to turn around and try to attack you back, Goose.
Just turning around.
You
to
asked
provoke
for
an
this.
Nope, it's just turning in place. That's an 11. I'm pretty sure it doesn't hit.
Yeah, that whiffs.
Yeah, and he misses due to the pain in his balls.
Oh, poor Wolfie. You feeling some pain? Goose just taunted.
Finally, this wolf right here does not like the magical fire that you attacked it
Really
with.
added insult to injury with this wolf. I'm surprised he hasn't mauled you yet.
So Ogdren, make an attack of opportunity on the wolf as it moves to attack the one that burned it.
Attack of opportunity is just like a normal attack.
A regular attack.
Looks like you've got a flanking there too.
Nope.
No, yeah, not quite.
That will be a total of 24.
Definitely hits. Was that a natural 20 or 19?
No, it was a 19.
That's a crit threat. Roll to confirm.
It is a crit threat, isn't it?
It's a you're holding a longsword.
Do I add my bonus to?
Yeah, you just roll another attack.
15.
That's a crit.
Alrighty.
All right, roll your d8, double the dice on the d8, and then add your modifiers.
Yeah, we need that healer because Ensei's not doing so hot.
I rolled a 1 for damage, so that's 2, and 28 plus 2, plus 3, so 4, 5 damage.
Really?
That was like the lamest crit ever.
I had the lamest crit ever, and because I rolled an actual natural 18 for my swashbuckler.
You see the amazing like speed lines of him just going, and it just barely taps them.
It nicks him. It nicks him.
It's a
Alright.
critical nick.
All right, Specter.
Critical.
The attack upon you shall be
I just glare at Ogdren saying, really?
cocked. 17.
It's a hit.
All right.
Really?
He swung it and caught it as it was passing by the very tip of his sword. So the total damage is finally roll decently on this d8. 11 damage.
Of course it's 11 damage.
And what is your CMD?
My CMD is 11.
You are tripped.
Fuck.
It grabs you by the leg, but grabs you by one of your leg. Oh wait, CMD versus trip is +4 since you're a pony, so that's. Yeah, it still hits. Still tripped. Okay, so you are tripped right now, and that was the last of the wolves. Gwyn, you're on.
And it looks, and by the looks of things, it seems that I only need to be hit 2 more times to be killed. Yay!
Let's make another thrust of the spear.
Lance.
Whatever.
They do different damage dice, so I have to make the distinction.
Yeah, this is true. Plus, a spear is not a reach weapon. But it can be thrown. Let's see. Ooh. Just a power attack, just in case I hit 5. That's only a 14.
Just barely hits.
Oh. Oh, 5 on the die. Oh,
These wolves don't have a good AC.
yeah, that's true. Ooh.
What's the damage, bro?
17, if I'm calculating this correctly.
Wait 1 second, guys.
That better kill it.
Yeah, we need to kill at least one of them.
Yeah.
Power attack. Wielding it two-handed. 7 plus 5.
I'm noticing that all of our fights are becoming bullshit.
Well, we are getting
Sorry
higher.
about that. How much damage was that?
17, if I'm adding this up correctly.
So you, as it turns around, you thrust your lance right up its asshole, and it spears right through its mouth on the other side, spraying you, Goose, with a bit of gore.
Whoa. Oh.
Well,
Hey, look at that.
nice through and through.
Hey, look at that. Wolf kebab.
Okay.
It is
and
dead.
I didn't know we were spit roasting them.
With that,
okay. While I'm
Yeah.
knocked prone and I see that.
How much of an action is drinking a potion?
That would be your regular standard action.
Would I be able to attack?
Nope.
Nope.
Damn.
Actually, I'll stay put for now.
Okay. Specter, you're on.
You need to get
Am
up.
am I still?
Can your healing reach me?
It's
No,
touch spell.
It's a touch. And even then, I would just barely make it. But I would have to stand up and then provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
Actually, standing up is a move action, so you'd have to use your standard action to move, which means you can't cast any spells after that. And it can only provoke 1 attack of opportunity.
Can I still cast magic while I'm prone?
Yes, you may.
Yes.
You just said it. You just said it disadvantage for attacks.
No. Not with spells.
Okay, so I'm burning it again.
All right. Burning hooves. Roll your.
Specter was a pony. Actually, she was a dragon pony.
Hey, I'm the bard here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a natural 19 on the die plus whatever the bonuses is gonna make the save, so it takes half damage.
Burn and they take the wolves a time. Okay, so
It's literally just it's getting less damage the more you say.
3, 1. So what's half of 7?
3.
Okay, there you go. 3 damage.
Another whoosh of fire, and it just kind of scorches it, like singes bits of fur on its end.
Damn it!
All right, back to the top of the initiative order. Ogdren.
Killed this motherfucker.
Does Ogdren have healing?
I don't think Ogdren has healing.
Does
Did
he
you
have any of
did
those
you
potions on him?
did you learn Cure Light Wounds?
I might have.
Can you might use it?
It would have to
check my spells. Yeah. I actually do have Cure Light Wounds.
Can you help? Can you help?
How much
Kitty out?
health does Ensei have left?
8 points.
Oh, that's nice.
I just gotta check something real quick.
What do you,
Bard spell list.
oh, what about the bard? What about the bard spell list?
I didn't transfer all the details of the spells.
What spell is it?
Read up on Cure Light Wounds.
You it's a touch spell, heals 1d8 plus your caster level, which is 3.
Okay.
So you would have to provoke an attack of opportunity from this wolf to walk to Ensei, and then you'd be able to heal her 1d8 plus
Brave
3.
it for a kitty. Brave it for a kitty because kitty's hurt.
Alright. I am going to try and walk over here.
Okay. Walking over to Ensei, you will take an attack of opportunity. including trip.
Okay.
So you might be tripped.
Are you kidding me?
I won't move just yet then.
Okay, that is a 23 to hit.
Well, damn it, that hits.
Okay, you take... finally, I'm rolling decently. 13 damage.
Oh,
that's
damn.
That's not decently.
And your CMD is...
My CMD is 14.
Natural 2. You are not tripped. You can make your way to Ensei.
Okay, I will make my way over to Ensei. I am probably even rougher than she is right now.
Damn. I'm sorry about that.
I'm not liking this fight.
So,
I think you scaled too. I think you scaled too much on us.
I think before I can heal you, I have to heal myself.
That would take your entire action, which means you won't be able to heal her.
I know. So I will. I
Do
may
you
have to
do
wait
you
till
do you
next
do you have a healing potion on you? You can check my way. I don't know.
Can I hand over a healing potion? Is that going to take an action?
Make a dexterity check.
Damn it! I don't like dexterity checks.
This is stupid. I hate this. This is so stupid.
I'm having a good time.
18.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to toss it into Ensei's waiting paws
Okay.
as a swift action.
As a swift action, I toss you the healing potion. It's a standard potion of cure light
Yes.
wounds.
All right, and
But
are you going to?
But that would require a normal action, so it doesn't really matter. It's because she still needs to drink it.
All right, so
Yeah.
Ogdren, are you healing yourself or are you healing
I
Ensei?
am going to cast cure light wounds on myself because I have 5 HP left.
1d8 plus 3.
That's 8, so I heal 11 damage.
Okay. All right. Back to Ensei.
All right. How much does a cure light wounds cure?
That potion is 1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1.
Oh well.
I don't. Should I do it?
Your choice, man.
I mean, you want to die to wolves?
Alright, Alright, I'm gonna do that 1d8 plus 1, and then
Alright.
I'm gonna hope that my 18 AC manages to make it through this time.
Okay.
Okay, and got an 8, plus 1 is 9, so
Heal 9 damage.
Not
There.
bad.
So I'm at, let's see, it was at 8, so 17 hit points right now.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
I've used one
that's reasonable.
casting of cure light wounds.
Goose, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to turn and I can do power attacks, right?
Did you have the power attack feat?
I probably don't.
Then no, you cannot.
And you can't power.
Okay. So then I'm going to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
these
think
things
I'm
are
just
tough.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna turn around and just attack the wolf behind. If I run, it'll get an attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah. But this wolf right here, this wolf right here, you could flank and get your sneak attack damage.
Okay, so if I run, this guy will attack me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will get an attack of opportunity. Yes.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll go for the sneak attack here.
Okay, so you move towards there. Attack of opportunity is 24.
Oh shit! Yeah, that hits.
All right. You take.
You know, I thought the GM is supposed to help the players through the game, not kill them.
Well,
I just set the challenge. You guys have to fight it and hope the dice run in your favor.
You're not supposed to be a killer DM, bro.
If I were a killer DM, if I were a killer DM, you'd be fighting a beholder right now.
No, we haven't fallen yet.
That is 12 damage. And your CMD is...
My CMD is 17.
You are not tripped.
Okay, thank God.
You can't
So you-
move.
So yeah, you make the movement and
Again?
you took 12 damage.
Ah, shit.
Are you
Alright.
still standing?
Yes, I am, but I have 4 health left.
Alright, you are flanking this wolf now.
Yeah.
So you get a +2 to your +2 what you get, and +1 from Inspired Courage. So it's a +3 on top of whatever you get. That's a hit.
18.
That's it. Roll damage and then roll sneak attack.
Okay, with that. Shit, I keep dropping my dice.
Sneak attack. Swipe this thing.
Operation Flank and Shank, bruh.
It's
Okay,
great.
so that's a 3
Okay.
plus a 3 plus it would be 2 because of coverage. So
Okay, so it's 5. And roll your sneak attack.
that is a 5 and a 6.
Ooh, 11. So that's a total of 16 damage.
Nice.
Do you want to stab this one in the balls too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you stab it in the balls. It's looking rough. It's still standing.
I look at Goose saying, "What's with you and wolf balls?"
And now
Slid under it and it hit me.
it's time for the wolves.
Oh, here it goes.
Oh god, here. This is the end of the
This is where
goose.
things are going badly.
So this one is going.
End of every-
This one's going to attack.
Everyone dies.
This one in front is going to attack Specter. And since you're prone on the ground, you have -4 on these melee attacks. -4 on your AC. That's a 9.
It doesn't hit.
Okay. You duck your head out of the way as it tries to bite down.
Oh. Oh, nice, and I can still get. Well,
Jabbers.
nice.
Alright, this one over here.
Pajamas! Oh god, best reference ever.
This one right here is going to move and tackle Gwyn.
Well, I knew that level was blind, but I didn't know it was stupid.
Alright, the attack on you is...
Just out of curiosity, since I still threaten a square it's moving through, do I get an AOO at reach?
Yes!
So,
Yes, you do! Yes, you do. Roll your attack of opportunity.
Alright. That's a nice number. 23.
It hits.
Alright.
You probably didn't even need to calculate the modifier.
Oh yeah.
What's the damage?
Say 16. I'm calculating this right.
Alright, 16 damage. As it maneuvers around to attack you, you take the opportunity, thrust your lance sword, catch it in the side, and you cause a mighty gash on its side as it runs past. But now it's upon you, and it's going to attack. 24.
That'll hit me.
Alright. That is 11 damage.
Okay.
And
I am in the air, so I don't think it can trip me.
yep, so the trip does not take effect. Okay. So this wolf will attack you, Ensei. The top one, the one that you've damaged the most. That's a 13.
Missed.
Alright, and the second wolf's attack is
Please.
a 15.
Please. Missed.
Alright, they both miss.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Ensei's feeling back in the groove and she's dodging their bites.
Feral instincts kick in and you dodge all the attacks.
Gwyn, you're up.
Okay. Let's thrust. Let's
Finish
thrust
off
another.
that wolf, please. You're the only one that seems to be killing them.
You can't use your lance when it's 5 feet in front of you.
Even though it's a large creature.
I will
Back
say
up,
yes.
Okay.
Back up 5 feet and use it.
Or draw your longsword.
Probably safer at the moment to use my. I guess I can do it as part of a move to switch from lance to longsword and shield.
Free action.
Okay. So I will switch from my lance to my longsword and my light shield.
All right, you just quickly put the lance on a holster on a Darren and just draw your sword and shield out and are ready to go.
I'll take a swing.
All right, taking a swing.
Hmm.
I don't like that.
15.
Hits.
Yay.
And 7. 15.
15 damage.
Yes.
You take a mighty swing with your sword, and you carve another gash into its chest. It's still standing. Looking pretty rough.
Hate these wolves.
All right, Ensei,
You're
you're
the one
on.
who dragged us out here, Specter.
I didn't know they were dire wolves.
I mean, this is at least a 100 gold job, and I should have at least gotten 50%.
Nat 20.
Roll to confirm the crit.
Friggin' wolf balls.
17.
That's a critical hit. Which wolf? Which wolf is it? The high one, the top one, or the one to your left?
Huh?
Which wolf is it? The top one or the one to your left?
Let's see. I'm going for the one that's the most hurt.
Okay, so roll your damage die, and the die is doubled, and then add modifiers afterwards.
Please roll high damage. Please roll high damage.
6 times 2, that's 12.
Okay.
And then I'm doing a power strike, so plus I guess 6 plus the one for the song, that's 7. So let's see. 19 damage.
Your paw strikes true, and it just caves in its skull. And
Yes, you punched another head off.
no, it's not off. It's just caved in,
Oh.
and it's
she's
dead.
punched heads off, now she's punched a head in.
Yay.
And then she looks at the other one. Can I do like a free intimidation check?
Not free, no.
No.
But you can use your second flurry of blows attack to strike this creature.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Let's see. That's 16 plus.
That's a hit.
4. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a hit.
Okay.
I think their AC is 13.
Okay. And another 6 plus 6. That's 12.
Okay, 12 damage.
Ensei's back in action, and she's ready to go.
All right, Goose, you're on.
Okay, I'm gonna try finishing off this wolf in front of me.
No, wait. Oh man, I really messed up the initiative order. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Specter, you're up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I totally messed up the initiative.
Oh, you did.
Okay, I need to. Okay, I'm gonna see about getting this thing. Hang on, let me look at my abilities here.
It's extra motivated.
Still not a good idea. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna get up.
Okay, you provoke an attack of opportunity. That is 12.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, you misses as you get up. You're standing up.
All right, Eldritch Bolt.
All right, Eldritch Bolt.
Ooh, I got a 20.
Natural 20.
Yes.
All right, roll to confirm this.
Is that gonna hit me too?
No, it's targeted.
No, it's targeted.
Okay, good.
It might get some gore on you though.
All right, so that's plus the charisma modifier, right?
Yeah. So what's the confirm?
Oh, bless you, by the way. I just got a 13.
13.
Yeah.
That is not a crit.
Wait, what? I thought it has to be the AC or higher.
It's not the AC.
It's not the AC. Okay. You bastard.
So, but you do hit. So roll your 1d6 damage.
Wait, D6.
Eldritch Bolt's a d6.
Eldritch Bolt is a D8.
D8. Okay, my mistake. Roll your d8.
Plus 1 point of damage for 2 oracle levels.
Right. So you're
Courage.
plus d8 plus 1, and plus 1 for
Alright.
Inspire Courage.
Oh, okay, then that.
No, wait. Let me just
Wait, no,
check.
that's right for physical hits.
Let me check. Let me just double check Inspire Courage here.
That was like competence rolls for all.
Weapon damage rolls, so it's just a
okay,
it's just your regular plus 1.
All right, so that's 8 damage.
8 damage in total. You basically shotgun blast this thing in the face, and it glows in a magical energy as you basically hold the staff of Malorn on your side like a fucking rifle and just blast it, and it just detonates in its face. It stands for a moment, and then slumps over dead.
I looked pretty pissed while I was doing that.
Okay.
I hate wolves.
Ogdren.
All right. I would first like to do a little bit of repositioning.
Go ahead.
To move over here, still performing.
All right.
And I would very much like to cast Chord of Shards.
Chord of Shards. All right. What's the DC?
Let's see, where's it listed on here? DC.
Of a level 1 bard spell is
Plus cast.
It's 10 plus caster level.
casting modifier
The
and
DC is here's 14.
okay, 14. And does not make the save. It'll take the 2d6 damage.
Alrighty. Let's see. You want I should roll 2 d6s or roll a d6 and double it?
2d6s.
4?
Okay.
4.
8 damage total. All right. What instrument are you using, by the way?
Cowbell.
All right, you strike the cowbell with such cacophonous force in the middle of your song that it creates this shockwave that radiates outward towards the wolf and seems to slam into it, causing some damage. It's looking pretty rough. And since I mistakenly went to you, Ensei, it's now Goose.
You
Okay.
can tell someone's watched too much Critical Role when they start using Matt Mercer's.
Okay, so if I move like this, could I flank it?
What's your movement?
If I go like here. and then-
For a second, if I could please draw you guys' attention to the Discord chat real quick. I'd like to show you guys what Specter looks like while casting spells.
Okay.
So Goose, what's your total movement?
It's 40, so if I go 25 and then another 10, that's only good.
Yeah, okay, you can do that.
Is it flank?
Yep.
So I'll try to flank this guy.
All right, make your attack.
That's 19 plus.
That's a hit. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute, you're using your dagger?
Yeah.
That's a crit threat. Roll to confirm.
With that,
Yeah, dagger is crit on natural 19.
15?
15 total. That is a definite crit. Double the dice.
Not even total, but.
Either way, that's a crit. So double the D4, and then
that's
add
double everything?
double the D4, add the modifiers, and then do sneak attack.
Okay, so 2d4, that's 6.
That's not 2D4. It's just a D4. Double it.
Oh, d4 double. Okay, so that's a 10
What you?
Plus-
Okay, wait.
No.
Wait, double?
Double the die. The what? The
Oh,
base
D4, D4.
value-
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, double the D4. So that's a 4.
Okay, add modifiers.
That's a plus another 2, so that's 6.
Okay,
Courage.
7.
Yeah, that's with courage.
Okay, so it's 6. And then roll your sneak attack damage.
Which is not doubled.
Yeah. And snake eyes.
Okay, so that is 9 damage total. So
What?
you s-
Yeah, guys.
you slink around, maneuver, and you just jab it right into its abdomen where it hasn't noticed you. It is looking rough. Its breaths are haggard and it's moving very sluggishly. It's not dead yet.
It's still not dead.
No. And now it's the wolf's turn.
God damn it.
It will strike.
Oh, you said now it's Wolf's turn. I misheard that as the Wolf's turn.
So it's not my turn.
I mistakenly put you above everyone else right now, so I'm just making everything back.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you killed this wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I accidentally put you over everyone else. I messed up the initiative order. So we're just.
Yeah, but I still think I was before the wolves, though.
You did go. You killed the wolf.
Okay.
So
Okay,
now,
fine.
now it's the wolves.
So
This
all-
wolf.
I just realized that the wolf was my first kill ever.
Good job. So this wolf right here is going to turn and attack the last person that attacked it. You, Goose. Yeah, I'm gonna say that a 26 hits.
I'm fucked.
Okay, so damage time. That is 10 damage.
Am I just dead?
No, you have to.
How much health do you have right now?
4.
Okay, so you're at
-6.
-6. You're at -6. You are unconscious.
You're not.
How much-
You're not dead yet, though.
How much what is your constitution rating?
14.
So you had to hit -15 to die.
Yeah.
Okay, so Goose is like, wait, you don't have balls?
And you are unconscious, my friend.
Yeah.
And this wolf
So
right,
somebody go heal Goose.
and this wolf right here, the last wolf here is going to attack Ensei. Let's use Linda.
Somebody kill that wolf, please.
Let's say 20 total.
That hits.
All right. That is 14 damage.
Damn it. I'm at 3 health points.
Okay.
You're not trapped. You're good.
Then at least you can retaliate. I gotta run over to Goose and stabilize him.
Yeah, you need to stabilize Goose.
Well, actually, if you confer any sort of magical healing upon him, he is automatically stabilized.
I know. That's what I meant.
Okay. Gwyn.
All right.
If you could kill this wolf, I might be able to get closer without provoking any attacks about.
Kill the wolf.
Bad move, Wolf.
That's already it.
Goose.
18.
Hits.
Doesn't he have flanking?
Nope, Goose, because
No.
Goose isn't threatening anymore.
Oh. Oh, I meant Gwyn. Is Gwyn?
Goose isn't threatening it, so it's not a flank.
Either way, that's 13 damage.
All right, with your longsword.
Yes.
All right. You say the words "bad move, wolf," and then as it turns its head, you lop it off. It is dead.
So it's Goose.
Right. Specter, take care of Goose. And I will move some ways.
Okay. Specter, you're on.
All right, I'm moving towards Goose and casting Cure Light Wounds on him.
All right, 1d8 plus 3.
That is a total of 11 damage.
Okay, you
11
heal
health.
you heal 11 damage. You are back in the positive, Goose, and you are conscious.
Okay, so wait, does that go to 0 and then I get 11, or is it just negate?
Okay, so
No.
you're at negative. What I say before?
Negative 6.
You're negative 6. You heal 11, so that's you have 5 health.
And am I conscious again?
You're conscious.
Yes.
You're-
That wolf doesn't have balls, and then I see it has no head. It doesn't have a head either.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. I think I'm done fighting for the night. And then Goose lays back down.
Yeah.
exhausted.
Yeah, I think we're both done for the night. Hey, Ensei, Ogdren, Gwyn, why don't you finish that last one up so we can collect our bounty?
Ogdren, you're on.
Which I guarantee we're definitely gonna need to double that.
Okay. Well,
Since I almost died, can I get 50%?
I'm going to.
Always about the money, man.
I'm going to
we'll see
close
what
in
happens.
on the wolf. I want to go around so I can get a flanking bonus if possible.
All right. Yeah, I say you have enough movement for that.
I go around and then come up here.
You would have to go one more square out, but you have enough movement. You can do it.
Alright, I'm going
So just
to
move
around
there and we will just
behind
say
the
did it.
wolf. And I'm going to once again charge my blade with the power arcane
All right.
and use an arcane strike.
All right. Make your attack roll.
17 plus the
That's a hit.
2 from my it's a
That's a
hit.
hit.
Which means my damage is going to be 1d8 plus 2 plus 1 from the Inspire Courage plus 1 from the Arcane Strike.
So it's plus 4 total.
Total of 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. You do 6 damage. Oh,
What's
so
it looking right now?
it's looking pretty rough. He takes his sword, pulls it over his head, slides his palm across it, and the blade glows with bluish arcane energy. And he takes it and swings it down in a hard chop on the wolf. It has enough sense to try to dodge out of this glowing blade, out of the glowing blade's way, but doesn't go all the way. And it just gets it on its side, and it's got a really nasty open gash on its side. Ensei, you're on.
Alright. Can I do a power strike with the bite attack?
Yes.
Yes, you can, but you can't do any other attacks.
Alright, I think it's
Ensei's going feral!
Yeah.
Ensei growls and she is going in and she's just looking because these wolves have been fighting her all night. She's just like, let's see how you like it.
Okay. Use the same attack roll as you would for your regular unarmed strike, not flurry of blows.
Okay. $15 plus.
That's a hit.
It
Okay.
hits.
All right. and,
Roll damage.
that's-
Your bite is D4 plus your strength modifier plus inspire courage.
I think I have a D4 on hand, so I'm just going to do it in the thing.
Okay.
I just use a D8 and cut it in half.
D4. 1D4.
Plus your strength. Plus inspire courage.
So 7 altogether.
Yeah.
11!
1d4. No wait. Your strength is 4, right?
Yeah.
Inspire courage is 1.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was doing this power strike too.
Oh yeah, power attack, right? So that's a plus 7 total. How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
I'm going right for the neck. just bite the neck right off.
All right.
Jugular.
All right, you aim right for the jugular and you clamp down and you actually just wiggle it in your mouth, and it's kind of a sight. A medium-sized cat throwing around in its teeth a large-sized dire wolf in its teeth like a rag doll, and it just falls limp and
You hear
fades as the
bones
life
snapping and
goes
stuff. It's
as the life drains from it.
I just look at Ensei slack jawed.
Oh, that was cathartic.
All right. So you have defeated the direwolves that preyed upon the farm animals of this lovely little farm. And,
Ensei licks her lips. Hey, they're pretty good.
and on that note, we will end tonight's session.
Yeah. Damn, that was the hardest battle so far.
I'm getting better at scaling.
Fun though.
Man, they were rough as hell. Holy shit.
That dire wolves, man. Wolves in general with that free trip attack are just nasty.
Not to mention, I actually rolled higher than the standard health. Like whenever I make creatures, I roll their health. I actually rolled higher than what's standard. 45.
Shit.
Go figure.
Yeah, these things took a pound.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they're really low AC.
Yeah. Regular wolves have more AC but less attack power. Dire wolves have more attack power but less AC. Because they have less dex. I remember.
So Ensei caved in one of them, and then just ragdoll the other one, and then Gwyn went and shish kebabbed one of them.
And decapitated the other.
Yes.
And Specter just kind of shotgun magic blasted another one in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget me stabbing.
And you stabbed two of them in the balls, we know.
And you stabbed him in the
no.
balls. And I did that.
And I could score a crit!
Yeah, that +1 always helps.
Oh, yes.
Because that adds up. That adds up quick.
Bards,
It
man.
only gets better as he gets more levels.
Bards.
Bards, man.